You like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe to all of our YouTube videos by hitting the notification bell by the subscribe button, as well as donate to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. The Cash App, $BJ Matthews. Again, $BJ Matthews. It's in the pinned comments if you guys would like to, show your love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Also, share and subscribe to all of our social media platforms, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. You know what I'm saying? So we just had a good game that just took place tonight, just finished about a little less than 30 minutes ago. The Clippers and Nuggets. The Clippers lost on the road to the Denver Nuggets 124 to 134, and that completes a sweep by the Denver Nuggets over the Los Angeles Clippers. And basically, they lost 4 straight games to the Denver Nuggets in a sweep. And as you guys know, the Clippers are, I think, still in the 5th seed right now. And had they won that game, it'll put them in a better position because the Suns lost today as well. They could have possibly took that 4th seed. So the Clippers do not move up. Once again, they get in their own way. They constantly shoot themselves in their own foot. I'm not gonna really talk too much about, the hypotheticals. I'm gonna be real with y'all, man, and get right straight to it. Jose Ramirez said watching that shit made me want to pop Ty Lue. Plays for Keith Lue, big road sub loss for the Clippers. The first thing you told him not to do, and he did it back-to-back OT L's. His rotation was terrible. Yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get to the nits and crusts. Let's get right into it, bro. I'm gonna save Ty Lue for last. Appreciate y'all coming in here, man. I wasn't gonna come in here. I wasn't gonna duck no smoke. I wasn't gonna not come in here, win or lose or draw. We got some stuff to talk about. We have a serious problem on our hands, right? The Clippers start off the game very slow. As I told y'all before this game started, I'm pretty sure y'all can co-sign this. I said in order for us to beat the Denver Nuggets, we got to start off the game good. We cannot start off these games slow. We cannot allow for Denver to punch the Clippers in the mouth, because they're going to get that crowd behind them, and they're going to get that momentum to score baskets, and they get their confidence up. What happens? The Nuggets lead the game by 18 points, and the Clippers have to fight and claw back again. The story of their story all year, coming back from big leads and having to fight, right? That's been their story the whole season. It's been a problem, right? So you got that happening. You got the crowd, getting involved. Nikola Jokic dominates us in the first quarter. And then, they make an adjustment. They bring in Bones Highland. They bring in Terrence Mann, which was a good move, because they was able to, get transitional buckets, hit shots, create some offense, and create some energy. Terrence Mann, if I look at these stats right now, let me look at the minutes that Terrence Mann got. Terrence Mann got 25 minutes, which is a good amount of minutes. I think he should have got more tonight, but I say he needed to at least get 25 minutes. Eric Gordon got 25. Mason Plumlee, 27. Russell Westbrook, 25. Marcus Morris, 33. Paul George, 36. Kawhi Leonard, 39. Nicholas Batum, 21. Norman Powell, 17. So minutes all over the place, right? Right. Make sure y'all hit that like button. What's good, my man, LA? Make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Clippers gang still over everything. PG sucked. Cam the Hooper, Big Who, 92. PJ 13 too much. We have 40 wins if Ty Lue was better. Andre, Bruce, where Bruce ain't gonna be here today. Bruce texted me, say he's going to sleep, so he was disgusted of the performance of the Clippers, and he decided to go to sleep. So I mean, Bruce will not be here online tonight. Nonetheless, man, let's just get right into it, bro. As we lost, the Clippers lost to 124 to 134 to the Nuggets. And we got a lot to talk about, man. First thing is first, like I said, Nikola Jokic destroyed us. I think he had 40 points. Let me look at Nikola Jokic's stats. If I look at his numbers, let me pull them up right here. He had 40 points, 10 assists, and 17 rebounds, right? Um, there's a few players on this team that cannot play against the Nuggets. One of them is Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee cannot do anything with Nikola Jokic. Ty Lue kept this man on the floor for too long in the first half, and that's how Nikola Jokic destroyed us. If y'all seen what happened, I've said this before in the past for people who's been here for a while. I said the person that can guard Nikola Jokic is Nicholas Batum. That's the person that can actually bother Nikola Jokic. Why is that? Because he puts pressure on him from the jump. Right when he crosses that half court line, he automatically puts pressure on him. He denies him the ball. He doesn't let him catch the ball. He makes Jokic, makes Jokic feel him. Right? So you had Mason Plumlee getting cooked by Nikola Jokic in the first quarter, and you had him getting cooked by Nikola Jokic in the fourth quarter and in overtime. Right? So having Mason Plumlee out there guarding him on an island was pretty much, a bad deal. You should have had Nico Batum in the game to guard him, because that's how the Clippers got, closer and closer to the game. Nikola Jokic had to, sit out for a portion of time because he was, non-effective when Nicholas Batum was playing on him. Right? So Nico Batum should have been closing that game out. Another person who could not play and was just really bringing nothing to the table because all these minutes was Marcus Morris. Look, man, Marcus Morris can only play for certain teams, against certain teams. He cannot play up against these teams that get off on offense. He can't play against the Kings. He can't play against the Grizzlies. He cannot play against the Nuggets. He cannot play against those teams because he brings no value outside of his scoring. The full court teams he cannot go up against. That last shot, if y'all actually saw it, when Michael Porter Jr. hit that corner three to go into overtime, the ball was close enough to Marcus Morris. If he had jumped to try to get the rebound, they could have easily. I mean, he could have jumped, got that rebound, and that would have been a way for them to win that game and close them out in the fourth quarter. But the man didn't jump. He didn't have no awareness of the ball, no nose for the ball, and it's just I've seen it too many times that Marcus Morris does not go for those 50-50. A lot of 50-50 balls were lost for the Clippers tonight. The Nuggets got a lot of 50-50 balls. On top of that, the refs did assist the Nuggets a lot, but a lot of those 50-50 balls the Clippers could have gotten. And they just allowed them, the Nuggets, to, get these rebounds. Marcus Morris, I just think he's just lazy when it comes to, getting the loose balls. Right? So he cannot play. He had 34 minutes, but had 6 points. So if you're not scoring the ball, why are you in the game? That last play, when the Clippers could have got that rebound, that would have been the game right there. I thought the person who should have been playing over him should have been Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann should have been closing that game out. Yet again, this guy Ty Lue keeps on, making these mental lapses. I don't know what's not clicking for him, and yet he gets on that damn podium all the time and says he made a mistake. He messed up. I should have played him more. I don't want to hear that shit tonight. I don't want to hear none of that shit. It was clear as day. I don't know what is the infatuation with Marcus Morris, but he cannot put this guy on. He cannot put him in situations because it costs us games. I'm not really upset that we lost. I'm upset how we keep losing these. Like, bro, this has been all season. This ain't just been one game. Like, this has been all year. He's been doing the same dumb shit all year. Sketchy officiating, Tyler's a fucking yeah. Another thing, Nikola Jokic is a bitch. I'm sorry, Nikola Jokic is a soft ass bitch. Y'all saw that play when Kawhi Leonard bumped into him, and Nikola Jokic acted like he had chest pains, or he had menstrual pains, because the game started getting like very, very physical, and he tried to cop out because the refs were giving him all the calls. That's why I don't look at him as no MVP. Because when that's the same things will happen in the playoffs. That's why I don't trust Denver to win nothing, because you got a guy like Nikola Jokic. When the game gets physical and when the game gets tough, he's going to try to use the reps against the other team. he ain't gonna be able to uphold physical play. So I'm actually looking at the Nuggets like, okay, they got a weakness now. If you actually make Nikola Jokic do something, then he actually is going to be stagnant. That's what Nicholas Batum was doing, but he took him out and put Mason Plumlee in. But back to Terrence Mann, bro. I don't want to hear nothing from Ty Lue on that damn podium tonight saying that he should have kept Terrence Mann in the game because I've been hearing that all year. Marcus Morris brought nothing outside of his shooting when he doesn't bring anything else to the team. And if that's fine, but you got to have that in only certain situations of the game. Right? Right? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Let me go to the next person, man. Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon had 0 points tonight. Let me see. He had 0 points and he played 25 minutes. Here's the thing about Eric Gordon. What I'm starting to understand. He has value to this team. He makes big plays. He's very smart when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, ball strips and being able to guard. But the last two couple games I've noticed against Sacramento and the Nuggets, like when he gets in, starts getting, you know, fouls called on him, he's a little bit more conservative, you know, how aggressive he is. And that's why I say these refs, bro, like the refs in countless plays, they were giving the Nuggets all types of calls. Like they had so many over the back calls, you know, on the Clippers, like with, you know, Nikola Jokic and Thomas Bryant, they did not even call. But then when somebody light taps Jokic or he flops, you know, here comes the ref. That's why you cannot allow this team to get off on a run early, because if you leave the game up to the refs, bro, that's gonna put a bad instance for the other team. You got to put this team away early. You got to impose your will like Memphis did the other night, where the game it don't even matter. You cannot play with this team. I don't look at Denver as this team that's so superior, bro. I really don't. I just look at the Clippers. They don't have they don't. First of all, I'm gonna get to the main problem, but I'm saying like their urgency to come out of games is lackadaisical. They feel like they got all game to, you know, win the game, and that puts the Clippers in a bad spot because now you're leaving the game up to the refs. What's wrong with closing the game out early and imposing your will? What's wrong with that? Right? Let me go to a few more, man. I want to talk about also Westbrook. He played 25 minutes. I think he had, what Westbrook have tonight? He had 17. Oh, he had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 for 10 from the field, 1 for 2 from the 3. Westbrook had a very, very efficient game. Very efficient game. Very good game. I think he had limited turnovers, if I'm not mistaken. I'm starting to question, can Russell Westbrook, he probably can handle closing lineups. Because when I'm watching him play, he's not really doing nothing sporadic. He's actually seemed like he's trying to make the right plays. He's not trying to mess up. That's why I think he's swinging the ball. He's finding an open pass. He's looking for teammates. He's not trying to, you know what I'm saying, do, you know, all this crazy stuff and then try to do something. He's trying to do all this crazy stuff. He's not really doing that. He's playing basic basketball. So I think he can. I mean, I would actually try him in the closing lineups because he seems like he's playing under control. Right? So Russell Westbrook, I mean, he played well. You know what I'm saying? Like Russ, I mean, he should be playing. He should be out there. Eric Gordon, I don't think he should have been playing in those closing minutes because he wasn't bringing no offense, and he was very conservative on defense. I thought Terrence Mann should have got more minutes for Marcus Morris. I thought Nicholas Batum should have been taking Mason Plumlee's minutes. Right? So that basically take care of that. Russell Westbrook, I mean, the same thing happened on Friday, man. If he had, closed that lineup up, we'd have won. So unfortunately, I mean, yet again, it happens again. And the reason why I say he should have been in the game was to help out the point guard responsibilities that they keep put. Bro, I don't understand. I don't understand why I keep beating this up with a deep horse, bro. Paul George is not a point guard. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. Paul George is not a point guard. Yeah, Africa, man, you're not listening. You're not actually hearing. You're just trying to create a narrative, bro. It's not Paul George's fault. This dude keeps putting this man in situations that are unsuccessful. PG had a solid game. He had 23 points tonight. He shot efficient from the field. He did not shoot well from the three, but he scored more than the Denver second leading scorer, Jamal Murray, who I think had 17. So what? Because he threw a bad pass to Mason Plumlee in overtime. I mean, bro, no, Paul. I'm not blaming Paul George. I'm blaming the person that keeps putting him in these situations, bro. Every time you keep having these turnovers. Let's look at the timeline. Milwaukee Bucks, when they lost the Milwaukee Bucks a few weeks ago against Giannis. What happened? Paul George is running the point guard, had 5 turnovers. Right? He's not a point guard. The Kings last game. Right? He had 3 turnovers down the stretch. What happened? Russell Westbrook fouls out. He's trying to be the point guard. This game right here, he has a couple turnovers down the because he's trying to put the bro. When is people going to actually understand this man is not a point guard? Stop putting this label on Paul George that he's a point guard. That's not who he is. And you keep putting him there, it's going to have the same story. And that's cool. Let him be who he is. It's not that I understand. It's not that difficult. It's not that fucking difficult, man. And stop listening to these people who don't know shit about basketball saying that Paul George is the problem. Those people are trolling. Those people don't know basketball. They don't know feel. They don't know actual. They just want to create a narrative. I'm tired of slander of Paul George, bro. Like he's the only person that I don't understand is he gets all this slander. This slander should have been done, bro. In the 2021 playoffs, the slander should have been already done. Another masterpiece from Kawhi Leonard. Especially in that fourth quarter. He got a deflection on Jamal Murray that cost him, you know what I'm saying, to miss the shot to go into overtime. I mean, same thing with Sacramento, bro. Like these should be wins that we get from Kawhi Leonard. The way he's playing. This is what I say to y'all, man. Kawhi Leonard can be a top 5 player in the playoffs. Paul George can be a second option. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. I seen this already in 2021, y'all. I seen this story. Kawhi was playing at an all legend level in 2021. And against the Mavericks, that series went 7 games. It had no business going 7 games. And Kawhi was playing his heart out. Still went 7 games. He gets hurt. Paul George was playing his heart out. Minus the best shots and stuff like that, bro. If you really look at the things Paul George does well, it outlasts the things he doesn't do well. Salute Amir, appreciate your comment. He said Westbrook playing well, running the point. Yeah, he should be running the point. Dave Arthur, are you saying BJ Lue needs to use man and EG if Russ is not in the game, take that pressure off George and let those guys move the ball around to allow George? No, what I'm saying is Russ needs to be running the point guard because Russ puts pressure on the Denver Nuggets to make. You have to put pressure on Denver. You can't allow them to be lackadaisical. Eric Gordon, I would say, but he didn't put no pressure on them offensively. Terrence Mann puts pressure on the Nuggets defensively. So that's why I say Russ and Mann need to be starting. Because you guys saw the difference when Mann and Bones was in the game. That's how we made our little run. Russell Westbrook, he capped him off in the third quarter. Right? So yeah, Russ and Mann should be the ones closing these games out. Because Russ takes the pressure off of PG and Kawhi. Salute, Boogie. Yeah, let's get to the man of the hour, man. What did I tell y'all, man? What do I keep telling? What do I keep saying? What do I keep saying? Oh, somebody put in the comment section. What do I keep saying? What do I keep saying? Who's going to be the person that determines if we win a championship or not? Who's going to be the guy? Y'all can say it. Who's going to be the guy? This motherfucker's been doing it all year. All year. And this is why I can sit here and say that because the Lakers are different. The Lakers don't have the talent that the Clippers have. So if you're messing things up with a talented group, that means you're the problem. That means you're the problem. It's not an excuse. It's factual. If you're messing up and you got all the talent, well, that means you're the problem. That's the Lakers. I can't give the Lakers that excuse because the Lakers are not as talented as us. They're not as good as the Clippers. So I can say, okay, well, the Lakers they're not a good enough team to win it. So I can't put it all on coaching. They're just not good enough. The Clippers have everything. Now you add Russell Westbrook to the mix, bro. You have really no weaknesses on this team. Why are you still fighting so hard to beat these teams? And then I look with my eyes. I'm seeing the rotations suck. How he makes his adjustments suck. And I know, and I heard somebody say, well, maybe he's saving it for the playoffs. No, what he at this point, bro, it's two things. His loyalty and infatuation to certain players, and also his stubbornness. That's what it is. It's not Ty Lue's trying to say, it's his stubbornness and his infatuation with Marcus Morris. Right? I think Eric Gordon, he's high on Eric Gordon, and I'm not too bad with Eric Gordon because I think he is a smart IQ player. The problem with Eric Gordon is like, if he's not doing anything as far as making pressure, like this game, we need somebody to like put pressure on Denver. And Eric Gordon just wasn't doing that for us. He said Morris cannot play against certain teams, bro. I swear he cannot. He cannot play against certain teams. He just can't. He doesn't have he just doesn't have the style to play against these teams. And then you're more of a detriment. You need to have a seat. Amir said, I'm actually encouraged we can win these games this year. Yeah. And that's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. I feel like bro, that we have these games. We were winning these games. But look at the position the coach is putting the Clippers in. That actually puts the Clippers in a bad spot. Again, people want to blame Paul George over and over. And I'm like, bro, it's not his fault. He ain't no point guard. You got to put a guy in there to take the pressure off him. You have to know your players, Ty fucking Lue. No, Paul George ain't that type of player to, be that point. You bring somebody else that is. Russell Westbrook, that's what you need to put him with Paul George. He recruited him for a reason because he feels comfortable with him. Why do you keep trying to split them? I'm gonna let y'all in. I'm not even gonna even get my blood pressure up. I'm just at this point, bro. Like Ty Lue needs to be choked the hell out. Somebody needs to go in that locker room and just choke his ass out. I don't know who is. No, somebody needs to do that shit, bro. I'm telling you. This is why I was so happy when Rajon Rondo got into it with him a couple years ago in the playoffs. Because I can imagine what Rondo told him. Because Rondo's a high IQ player. He knows when something is stupid and you keep doing the same thing. Somebody needs to challenge Ty Lue in that damn locker room. Because that might be the turn point to save our season. Because the way this man is stubborn. This man is stubborn. This man just is set in his ways. Because I don't know who's saying. I don't think Kawhi's saying that. I just think Kawhi just going with the flow. That's just not his style. Paul George, he's not going to say nothing really. I would hope Westbrook would be the guy to do something. But he just got to the team. I hope something happens. Because this shit right here, bro, I'm not trying to hear nothing other than Ty Lue's at fault. I'm not trying to hear nothing about Paul George. I'm not trying to hear nothing about Kawhi. I'm not trying to hear. I want to hear about Ty Lue. This dude's killing us yet again. Go ahead, Kobe Jordan.
Salute, BJ. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good, bro. How about you?
I'm a little upset, bro. I got a lot to get off my chest real quick. I'll try to make it brief, but I don't know, bro. Listen.
Take your time. I'll put myself on mute. Take your time.
I just gotta say this, bro. I've been watching very closely. I've been trying to give Ty Lue the benefit of the doubt because I understand, dudes was in and out of the lineup. I understood that health was a big issue for us in the first half of the season. So I was giving him slack. But as I've been watching and as I've been really detailing how many defensive mistakes we're making, a lot of the rotations that he's making in his coaching staff that he chose, right? It's inexcusable. A championship head coach like Ty Lue should know better. He's been in a part of the system. He understands what championship teams look like, smell like, all of that. I don't understand why he's literally fumbling the bag this year, and it's almost like it's on purpose. When I look at Ty Lue, he's an X's and O coach. They practice. He gets on his guys, right? Without feeling like he's being throwing a tantrum at him or being super angry towards him. He's respectful at the same time. He just doesn't understand how to manage this much talent, and I've realized that when we had a successful season last year, part of it was because we didn't have our star players, so he was forced to, manage the players that he had. He had a limited rotation, which is good for a coach like this. He's an overthinker. He doesn't go with his gut. He always goes with his head. He doesn't understand He doesn't understand the timing of games and the mismatches. You see, Michael Porter Jr. was cooking all game long. Guess who was guarding him? Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris is the worst power forward defender at his position. Go look it up. I'm not just talking. Again, Marcus Morris, and I said this back in November. I believe it was mid-November. I said this on another stream. I said this team will not win a championship with Reggie Jackson and Marcus Morris. Those were the two guys that I pointed because those guys make too many defensive mistakes. Right? Now, again, we got to give some blame. Paul George going 0 for 4, turning the ball over again in critical moments again tonight. So he doesn't get off the hook. But again, when you let a guy like Michael Porter Jr. go off for 29, that demoralizes your team, because I'm okay with Jokic going off for 38. He's going to do that. He's a 2-time MVP. But you cannot let a dude like Michael Porter Jr., who's their third option, go off for almost 30 points, bro. Aaron Gordon, he got fouled out. He had 6, 6, and 6. That was a good job of Kawhi to guard him for the most part. So we pretty much did our job on that end. But again, who is the elephant in the room? Marcus Morris, he cannot guard a freaking cone, bro. He can't guard a stop sign, bro. And this is because, again, he's one of the oldest players at his position. He's really not a power forward. He's undersized and he's slow-footed. He's never been a good defender at all. Never been a great guy, a great defensive player. So, again, he's in our starting rotation. My question is why? Nicholas Batum, we got Rocco, Terrence Mann. To me, these are all feasible options that you replace with a Marcus Morris. Cool, Marcus Morris gives us shooting. When he's not shooting the ball, he's not valuable out on the court at all. That is the issue, bro. Ty Lue's number one. He is fucking up the rotations. He has too much talent. That's why. And again, you said something before I got on. Who's going to challenge him? These players aren't going to challenge him. The front office needs to challenge him. They hired him. Steve Ballmer and Lawrence Frank and what's his name? Michael Winger. They need to sit down and say, okay, we fired Doc Rivers because he wasn't going to make adjustments. And guess what? This dude doesn't know how to get a stable rotation. These are flaws, bro, that will kill you in the playoffs. We're trending downward. There's an issue with that. Will we make the playoffs? Yes, I still think we're going to make the playoffs. But how successful will we be with this type of system? I don't think we're going to go far currently constructed. I'm going to say that. Teams that I've watched. And one more thing before I finish up. I watched that Grizzlies and Denver game really close yesterday, and I wanted to see how Denver came out. You know how they came out? They came out relaxed, unenergetic, right? They didn't have any energy for the most part. They were getting beat all around the floor. Tonight, this was a completely different team because they know that they have the edge over the Clippers psychologically, and they're taking advantage of that. So that's what I got to say, bro.
Yeah, that's what I gotta say too. I mean, it's not much for me to say. Like I came on here just with the mindset of just getting in and getting out because I mean we all seen what happened tonight, bro. Like the Clippers the they had the edge to win this game. They fought back, what I'm saying, down by 18 points in the first quarter, and it's just like we keep putting ourselves in bad situations. So now it's like even with our full roster, man, like I'm just like until Ty Lue, I don't know what needs to happen, but he is messing up the rotations. He's messing up the favor of this team, and it's just game by game, man. We got 20 games left at this point.
Yeah, man. This is not something you get down in 20 games because that lets me know that they weren't even prepared to start the season. Like they didn't even have this situation figured out. So that's even more concerning. That we're hoping that he fixes this. You feel me? Before the playoffs, which is in another month and a half, another month or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's crazy. So, I mean, I'm not a hoper and wisher type of dude. I'm a very logical, habits, systems type of person. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. You feel me?
yeah, I feel you. What's up, Josh? How you doing, man?
Irritated.
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Go ahead.
I'm so irritated right now. It's ridiculous. All right, I just don't understand what Ty Lue is doing. Somebody need to explain this shit to me because I don't know what it is.
What are your thoughts? I mean, those are your only thoughts. Like, what's your thoughts?
I mean, we should have put Russell back in the game. He was doing good, and Morris should never been in the game in the first place because once he shot the ball over the backboard, I was done with him.
Mm,
And Rocco, I don't know what's going on with Rocco. He should be in the game. But I don't get that part.
mm. I mean, I just think I don't know Rook. That's a very. I just really want to know what happened
What happened is Ty Lue signed with Clutch Sports, and then that's what happened.
But do you guys think about this though? Like, what's his beef with Rocco? Like, does
Yo,
he
there's
just
no
think that?
excuse, bro. There's no BJ. We can sit here and think about every situation. You got to think there's dudes that Broco's better than that he's playing, bro. Come on, man. Like, let's just be honest, bro. Like, bro, you could have put Rocco in when Miles Plumlee wasn't in, and you could have had Rocco and Batum as your 4 and your 5. They both could spread the floor and they both could defend. But instead, he puts Marcus Morris in. Tell me how that makes sense. And again, I keep telling you, Marcus Morris got cooked every single game against this Denver team. He gets cooked. Michael Porter Jr., he kills us every single time. And I know why. And they abuse him. They're looking for him. Michael Porter Jr., he doesn't have no handles. He can't. He's not going to drive past you. He don't got that type of package. He can hit you in the midi. He can hit the 3. If you force him to go left, he doesn't have another option. He can't shoot over his right. So it's like, bro, what do you force him to pass the ball? You have to force him to be a playmaker. And again, bro, Ty Lue, he's a fucking idiot, bro. I could coach this team better than Ty Lue. Matter of fact, I'm going to email the Clipper. I'm going to talk to Steve Ballmer, too. I'm going to email him because I'm going to apply for that position, bro. I've never had a coaching job, but I understand the game of basketball. And people keep, and I'm going to say this, too. People keep trying to yell at me. Again, I'm a Terrence Mann advocate. I understand how great Terrence Mann could be. But you got to understand the in between the intangibles. When you look at his, don't look at the stats alone, right? Because the stats are flawed to me a lot of times. You gotta watch the game. Terrence Mann, he had 7 3 and 3. He had I think he had 0 turnovers, and he was 1 for 4 from 3. So, but if you look at the game, you notice this: Jamal Murray was beating him a lot on those screens. He's not able to guard Jamal Murray on those screens. Jamal Murray was blowing right past Terrence Mann the whole game. So don't tell me how impactful he is. If you're going to tell me at a different position, then yeah, maybe. But if you throw Terrence Mann or Jamal Murray, that's not a good matchup. Because Terrence Mann is not quick enough to stay on Jamal Murray. He's not small enough to get underneath some screens and stay on his hip. So, and then if you go under, he's going to hit the 3. So you got to have a guy who's physical, and I think you got to have a smaller guard on the Jamal Murray who's a more defensive, smaller guard.
Yeah, I kind of like how Bones played. I don't know if it's just because of his, coming back to Denver or what, but I mean, he played. I think he played 15 minutes, and he was, very, very good. I think he had like 10 points in the second quarter. I mean, all good points. Africa 1-1.
Wagwan, my God, BJ, Wagwan, man.
In Young Africa, don't you ever call me a casual in your fucking life, bro. I will talk circles around you basketball, bro. Don't ever talk to me.
Hey, look at him emotional, BJ. Look, I just roll up in here. I ain't even saying nothing, BJ.
No, hold on. Don't play the victim, bro. Hey, see,
look
that's
at
the
him
thing. Why
emotional.
you playing victim? You a grown man, right?
Yeah, man.
Only kids and females can play victim. That's it. I got it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, look at him all emotional. I said I ain't even saying nothing. That ain't playing no victim, bro. You don't know me like that, so you can hold up on that talk, right? I ain't one of them. So hey, BJ, look at this, man. I know Kobe Jordan emotional. He won 3 championships in 2K. Now he think he Phil Jackson. Lean back, bro. Just lean back for a minute. Right? Lean back. Let me cook, right? I've been telling you about the team, right? I've been telling you about look at him emotional. Look at him emotional, BJ. Hey, look at him.
I'm not emotional, bro. I'm just telling the truth, bro.
Can I get my shit up?
Or you basketball in 2011.
Look at him. Hey, I'm about to break it down. Hey, look at him emotional. Look at him already. Hey, this is why it's evident, right? Clipper fans been waiting, hoping, wishing for so long. So I don't go personal on these YouTube streets, man. Life's too real out here to get emotional about on these YouTube streets.
Listen,
Hey, hold up, man.
You're not finna whine and dine nobody with your mic skills. Your mic skills ain't all that, bro.
Look at this. Hey. Hey, BJ, you know when you're on the court, right? And you cross the nigga. Hey, look at him. Hey, BJ, look. Hey, you know when you're on the court, right? And you cross the nigga up, and he says, "Hey, your hand isn't even nice like that." He already notices what your hand has been doing with these ankles, and they kind of soft. That's what Kobe Jordan just did.
Go ahead.
Lean back. Hey, look. Yeah. See,
go ahead. I got you.
I've been trying to, man. Hey, look, man. I'm up, as you know. My Lakers came back from 27 down today, so shout out to the Lakers. We're on our way up. But on this game, man, I watched this game. This was a great game. Look, I'm gonna start with the positivity first off, man. Kawhi Leonard, he's right. You're right, BJ. Kawhi Leonard, if he is back, is a certified top 5 player in the NBA. He showed that today. I'm gonna give that up. He was elite, looking like prime peak Kawhi when he was winning championships. So he was amazing today, man. I was stunned at the shots he was making, going Glock for Glock with Jokic. I was amazed at that, right? But at the end of the day, like I've been saying, my biggest question for this team, way off P, was shown once again, not just in this game, but in the Sacramento game too. When it comes down to the clutch, can he step up? Can he provide just some assistance, just some support when Kawhi's balling out? All he needs is another guy to come with him to get the defense to not be able to load up on him. And once again, the Clippers offense trying to get bailed out by Kawhi. No ball movement, no off ball movement when Kawhi's getting loaded up on. When they start doubling him, it's truly sad out
Look
here,
at
bro.
he's stuttering
Truly
over
sad.
his own tongue, bro. This shit's
Truly sad out here, bro. Truly sad.
He out here
Nah.
stuttering over
You
his
know,
own tongue. Man, slow down,
the
bro. You
Zaza
gotta slow down, bro.
got my mouth dry. The Zaza got my mouth dry. But hold up, man.
Yeah,
Hold
you
up. Hey,
thirsty
Kobe
over there.
Jordan.
You got that cotton mouth, but you capping. Go ahead.
Look at him, man. Look at him, BJ. Look at him. Hey. You can't be co-signing this clip of hate out here, BJ. You can't be co-signing. You got to be an objective host, BJ. You got to be objective, my brother.
I'm always objective.
All
I'm
right,
always
Kawhi,
objective.
go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna say this, man. At the end of the day, Kawhi Leonard. The question I've constantly been asking of, can you step up and can the offense function and can someone ride with Kawhi when he is the best player? And if teams do load up on Kawhi, do you have a PG and do you have other places to step up? Today was no. Against Sacramento was no. And so the question will continue to be answered. Denver, not even a great defensive team. Aaron Gordon fouls out the game, right? They don't really have anyone to check Kawhi one-on-one, and y'all still couldn't get it done. That was truly sad. And then Kawhi in overtime, he might have been gassed out. Whatever happened, Ty Lue not initiating the offense and creating plays and creating space for Kawhi to get off outside of just throw the ball to Kawhi and let him cook. Y'all got problems, man. And your biggest problem, like I've been saying, BJ, is Paul George, bro. This man is not even close to being the best shooting guard in the game. And when it comes down to the clutch, he did hit 2 free throws. But at the end of the day, when it comes to making shots, when it comes to being productive, when it comes to not turning the ball over, he doesn't do it, bro. He doesn't do it. He doesn't get it done, man. It is what it is.
So I agree with some and I disagree with a lot. Now, I agree with the fact that our offense is non-existent, and that's why the point guard should have been in the game. That should have been Russell Westbrook, right? He should have been in the game in the fourth quarter and the overtime, but he wasn't in the game. He played 25 minutes, did not have any impact down the stretch of the game. He left Paul George to be the point guard, which is why I don't agree with you with this Paul George slander. Every game that Paul George has these critical turnovers, what position is he playing? Yeah, Africa.
Primary ball handler. You could say point guard.
So I can't blame Paul George for that because that's not his position. They keep trying to put this guy as a point guard, and it's bro, like when you're in a game, right, and you have that type of pressure from an actual real point, like De'Aaron Fox, for example. De'Aaron Fox, with his speed and his quickness and his craftiness and his cat quick, reflexes, was able to speed Paul George up so that he's able to get under him and bother him. But that's not Paul George's primary position to run the point guard. You got to leave him on the wing. That's why I think Russell Westbrook should have been playing in those pivotal minutes. Because
so, BJ, you think that Westbrook is he a better passer than Paul George? Is he a better playmaker than Paul George?
Yeah.
Okay.
By far, he's a better playmaker. He's been doing this for his entire career. I mean, you watched the game today. Could Denver really do anything with Westbrook?
They snagged off him at times when he was off ball.
But they couldn't stop him. He had 17 points, and I think he shot 1 for 2 from the 3, and he shot he shot 7 for 11 or 7 for 12 from he shot over 50%. So they couldn't stop him. That's what they should have kept in the game.
He was actually playing within the offense. I was actually surprised at how he was taking high quality shots, wasn't pressing the issue. He actually didn't have a bad game. I guess Ty Lue just didn't trust him in the clutch.
See, that's what I'm saying. No, Ty Lue's the one blowing these games, and that's why I've been saying the whole year. It's not somebody I'm trying to blame him as a coach. I'm trying to highlight what the problem is. There's
Hey,
no way in the
BJ.
world. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm saying the schemes that he had in the people he had in this game with Marcus Morris instead of having Terrence Mann, having Mason Plumlee instead of Nicholas Batum, and using Paul George as a point guard, like all these 1-2 boom boom boom, is why I question Ty Lue's coaching, and I don't care how great Kawhi plays or how great Paul George plays. If they go up against a team who's well coached and their stars match Kawhi and Paul George, they're going to lose.
Well, and that's majority of the Western Conference. So I'm gonna say this.
Exactly.
Right? I'm gonna say this. When you look, this is how I know he's blowing games. I had to actually go back, and every time we win or lose, I watch film. Like I watch all film after the game too. Like not highlights, but the breakdown of our mistakes. And this is what happens, right? When we lost against the Kings, when we were up 3 in that fourth quarter, this is how I know he's blowing games. Tell me, BJ, you've been a point guard. You've played basketball. You've had coaches, right? And what this is middle school stuff. How do you not foul them and let Malik Monk hit the 3? How do you not send them to the free throw line for the chance of getting 2 instead of the 3?
Right.
Like,
no, you're right.
Bro. No, I'm saying like, bro, you got it. Somebody got to give me an answer. I learned this in 6th grade, bro. You don't never let them get the 3. You always go for the foul, bro. If you're up 3 points and there's 4 seconds left, they literally let they let them bring the ball up from underneath their basket all the way up the court, bro. Hit a 3. That's unacceptable, bro.
Ty Lue said, guard the 3. They can't beat us. Guard the 3. Don't foul. I assume.
How do you?
And
But no, I'm talking about while they're dribbling the ball up the court. You take the foul, bro. Send them to the free throw line.
Sometimes players have a choice in that too. Like the coach does sometimes ask the players, "Hey, y'all want to foul? Y'all want to keep it clean?" Because sometimes there are chances where you're right when it's under your basket.
No.
Really
Look at
but you can get the foul. You can get the foul and the and one from the 3-point line, and it could be a 4-point play.
You're not listening. Here's what I'm going to ask you. If you're a coach and you're up 3 points and there's 4 seconds left, they have the ball, right? And they inbound it from their basket. Why am I giving them enough time to get up the court and get a good look at the back? Bro, I'm fouling them, sending them to the line, and guess what? If they make them, they make them. But guess what? We win the game, bro. Even if he makes them both, we win the game. We inbound it with 1 second left. Bro, to me, that was the worst. And that's why I say when we went into OT, I knew we were going to lose because he's making in-game mistakes, bro, when we have opportunities to win. And this is what's frustrating is you never, bro, Malik Monk was cooking all game. It was literally D Fox and Malik Monk. That's it. Sabonis had a good first half. He got fouled out in the second half. But, bro, you never let them take the 3, bro. Never, bro. Send that boy to the line. He makes 2 cool. Get the ball back, inbound, and throw it in the air. We go home.
And BJ, what's been happening to y'all defense, man? Y'all one of the best defensive teams in the league now. Now teams drop like what 300 points in 2 games.
That's what's confusing. That defense that we saw that was atrocious on rotations today is number 10 in the whole NBA. So that tells you one or two things. That tells me the defense in the NBA is garbage, or the Clippers choose when to play good defense.
I think that the defense to me is overrated. I'm gonna be honest with you because I think most of these teams today, like name 5 elite defensive teams in the league. Like after you name 5, everybody else is all they're below average, bro. The Golden State, they're all below average. You got the Bucks, you got the Celtics, you got Memphis, you got the Clippers in the 10. Who else? Denver. They're the number 1 seed. They're like 20th in defense. Even Denver's bad defensively.
Yeah. Miami, a good defensive team. But what were you saying, BJ? Like, so what do you see though when it comes to? Because y'all were, I don't know if it's Westbrook itself or the balance of the team. But what happened? Is it Terrence Mann at the starting 5? Like what happened?
What do you mean? Like what you asking?
When it comes to the defense, like what changed in 2 games since Westbrook came through?
Bro, it's not nothing with Westbrook, bro. You're not listening, bro. Go ahead, BJ. This dude, he doesn't even pay attention, bro.
Listen, I'm asking a question, nigga. Yeah, these
You're
niggas,
trying to make.
you,
Hold on, this
y'all
BJ.
so
This
in
is what
your
he's trying to
feelings
do. He's
that you can't
asking
even
you. Hold on, hold on.
ask. I'm
He's
just
asking
asking
BJ.
because
He's asking you a question about our defense and
okay,
what's changed since Westbrook
yeah,
got there, and that's a dumb
Westbrook,
question because nothing
Plumlee,
has changed.
Gordon. I guess if you want me to add them in, but since the All-Star break and since the trade deadline, y'all ain't been looking good on defense, bro. That's the point. With all-time
We
great defenders on your team, Paul George, is Zubac out the anchor of your defense? It could be a lot of
Yes,
things, man. I'm just
Zubac is
asking though.
probably
I'm just asking.
Zubac is 90% of the reason why. Yes,
yeah, well, I'll say this. Yeah, Zubac is our anchor, rim protector. But even without Zubac, we should be able to still hold the fort down because with the amount of 3D guys we have, we should still be able to help be above water. But I'll say this. It's a problem. It's a good problem to have if you have a coach who's not stubborn enough to at least handle the problem. I think Ty Lue. I don't think his problem is that he doesn't. I think he's just stubborn. I think he just wants things his way. I don't think he wants to change his mind. Like unless all else fails, like he'll continuously do the same thing. So I
but
think
B,
that's what we're dealing with.
but BJ, when you say he's stubborn, like, can you explain a little bit more? What do you mean he's stubborn? Because whatever he's doing, it's not working. So how can you be stubborn with something that's not? But yeah, go. I'm just trying to figure that out.
Ty Lue. I mean, the way he works, bro, is there's people out there who they want to win, and then there's people out there who want to win their way.
I understand
Like
that.
he comes off to me as a person who wants to win his way. He wants to
But
win based off of his philosophy, his coaching strategies, his style, and his word is final. That's why I think Ty Lue comes off as
Well, to me, that's not a good formula for a coach with this type of team because you can't get down 0-2 every fucking series. And even in that, when he was with Cleveland, they were down 3-1, bro. Adjustments then. It's like, bro, you like at what point are you gonna realize that damn, I can't make these adjustments this late in the series or in the game because guess what? I can't rely on my offense to always bail me out, bro. Paul George,
Kobe,
he's
Kobe,
relying on his guys to bail him out. That's essentially what
Kobe,
he's saying.
Kobe Jordan. What did he do? How many series did we end up 0-2 in 2021?
It was the first three, bro. The first all three series. It was against the Dallas Mavericks. We were 0-2, and then we went 0-2 against Utah, came back and won, and then we went down 0-2 against Phoenix.
Right. So Ty Lue, in a majority of those, was pretty much primarily responsible for why we went down in the first place. And it wasn't until like the very, very like dire, desperate need, he actually made an adjustment.
But what's the reason? Why do you wait too late though? Well, what's the advantage of waiting
Because
late?
I'm telling you, bro, it's his stubbornness. He don't
No, it's
he
just
he's one
dumbness. There's
he's
nothing to
he
it.
he's no, he can't, bro. He's not that stupid. He wants to win his way, bro. I'm telling you, I played for
He
coaches.
looks pretty stupid in this picture you got up. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, he is. I'm not saying he's not. He is a dumbass. Like, cause he's sabotaging the team. But I'm telling you, that's just how he is, bro. I'm watching him how he coaches this team. He wants to do things his way.
Okay,
Like,
well, I
remember
think
when
we
when
made a
LeBron
mistake.
James was talking? Remember that clip when LeBron James was talking? He said, "LeBron, shut the hell up." Like, shut the fuck up. Like, he won't even listen to his own players at times.
Yeah, it's not good, man. Again, he's Doc Rivers 2.0, bro. He's just a younger version. He's less experienced. That's all. He's a less experienced Doc Rivers. That's it.
Yeah,
Uh,
man. That's what he
well,
is, bro. What up, the realest, man? What's good, bro?
This is crazy, bro. Like, can
Hey,
we
I
go get
tried.
Ime Udoka?
Hey,
Bro.
that's what I just said, man. I said that shit on Showtime.
I
I
mean,
said
man,
we had
he
him.
might fuck some of the
It,
people in the office, but that don't matter, bro. We got to win
it'd be totally
championships, bro.
different. It'd be totally different if we had him. But I told you, BJ, we want to win in this game. Uh, like I said, man, Denver don't respect us. Denver, man, oh man, this shit is just crazy, man. Yeah, we not good, man. We not good. We not good. It's just bad overall, man. Tyronn Lue. You know what's so crazy, BJ? I know it's too late now, but the team, I'm talking about the head, the organization, they got to take away players to save Tyronn Lue. Because, see, he play more. It's just too much, man.
Man, I hate to say this, bro, but I think we need Marcus Morris to get injured, bro.
I ain't even
I
get.
mean,
You just can't sit him down. You just can't sit him on the bench. That's what he needs to do. Just sit him down.
you got to take him. We
No.
would have
You
had to
gotta,
trade
you gotta.
him. We would have had to
You
got
can't
rid
say
of
that.
him and say, you know what, you can't
Clipper
play this
fans
guy.
wishing injury upon their own play.
Right. I ain't gonna say that now. I ain't gonna say that. I know where you coming from. But I won't
Hey,
say
bro,
that.
the realest. You don't understand how important, bro. Bro, when you really want to win, you gotta
I
understand, bro.
get it.
I'm telling you, bro. You gotta do
I
what you gotta do, bro.
I
You gotta
get it.
do what you gotta do.
I get it, man. I get it. But like I said, it's just, man, that's why I've been on. That's why I've been saying. That's why I've been saying. I want to
Yo,
see
that's
the
what you
Lakers. I want to see the Lakers in the playoff to take out Denver for us. I do not think we can beat Denver.
Hey,
I do
yeah,
not think. I do not. And why everybody want to say, "Oh man, you can't duck team, you can't run from team." Fuck that. I don't care about that. I don't care if we running from a team. I don't care. See, I want to win too, but
But
I
see,
know we.
the realist. Hold on, I know your name is the realist, but you're not being realistic because what happens is you can't avoid a team like Denver if they get to the Western Conference Finals, and that's what we're trying to get. We got to go through the best to be the best, bro. It's just that simple, and we don't
No,
have the
you're
makeup.
not listening to what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is, I hope the Lakers make the playoffs and get matched up with them. That's what I'm saying. Because
I
I
hear
feel
what
like
you're saying. You're trying to play
so
chess.
if
I get it.
just say this, if the Lakers get that HC, they gonna knock off Denver.
I
Because see, like I
disagree.
said, okay, what team? Because if you notice, Jokic don't play defense. It's only two teams we seen make that man play defense. That's Philly and that's the Lakers.
I mean, we gotta wait and see. I think the Lakers are much better, and I think the Lakers, whoever they face in that first round, it's gonna be a dangerous situation. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just give them their credit. But
The Lakers can
my
knock
point
off
is this
Denver.
though. But my point is this though. Hey, the realist. To me, it's not even about because again, you're talking about avoiding Denver. I'm talking about us competing against any of these teams. If we face the Kings, I'm nervous. That's how bad it is.
It's not our team. It's our coach, man.
It's the coaching.
It's not our
It's the
team.
coaching. It's the
It's not
coaching, man.
our team is
But
fine.
he is
It's
our
not.
team, bro. He controls who
Okay, I
plays and
get
who
you,
don't.
Kobe. I understand that. I'm saying,
That's
bro,
our
that's the
team.
problem. So I don't.
So
I
hold on.
mean,
You're
what do
saying
you
I
expect
don't
us to
trust.
do,
I
man?
don't trust
He's gonna
Ty
be our
Lue.
coach. He's
I
gonna be
don't
our
trust
coach,
Ty
man.
Lue to make that change quick enough. You see what
okay.
I'm
So
saying?
hold on.
See, we
Hold on.
can go. We can't say, "Oh, well, we did it before." We can't bank on that now
No, I don't
because
care about the
teams are
past.
better now.
But this is what I already. But here's the thing. I know that already, bro. The Clippers. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. We just gotta spit the facts. The Clippers are old, bro. They're
Yeah, we
old.
are old. We are
We're
old.
we're
Yeah,
the we're listen. We're the third oldest team in the league, bro.
right, yeah, we old. We old. Yes,
And
I
so
agree
hold on
with you.
for all the people out there that say, "Oh, I'm a casual because I say that." Well, guess what? You don't know basketball because the average age right now is 23 years old, and these teams are younger. They're hungry, and they don't care about no fucking Kawhi Leonard. Did you hear what D Fox said? We don't give a fuck
Yes,
who they got, bro.
yes,
We don't
yes.
care about no
But
Kawhi,
but
bro.
Put it like this,
here's
hey
the
Kobe
thing.
Jordan. Put it like this: they respect him, but they don't. They respect him, but they confidence is so up now, man.
I don't want you to respect me. I want you to fear me. Jordan could fear in people, bro.
No, no. See, we the
See, no,
Clippers don't.
hold on, Derillis, you're laughing. I'm dead serious, bro. You're talking about
What
respecting. They don't give a shit about
what
that.
I'm saying is, what team do you think fear the Clippers?
I don't think any team. I don't think
I
any
don't
team that's
think.
in. Hold on. I don't. Let me finish. Let me answer the question. I don't think any team in the playoffs in the West fears the Clippers.
That's my point. Then that's my
But that's a
point.
problem, bro. That's a problem, bro.
When you have a Clipper jersey on, it doesn't
Hey,
provoke fear, bro.
hey,
That
Kobe
Clipper
Jordan,
jersey is
we
tough.
both agree. We agreeing
But
on
no
the
heat.
same
No,
thing.
I
We
know,
But no
agree.
but
heat,
the
Kobe
realist, this
Jordan.
is what I'm saying, though, bro. I'm not biased at all, and I'm speaking facts. And the thing is, when you're calling out these flaws, here's what people are gonna say. Oh, it's Ty Lue's fault. It's the rotations. I'm telling you, it's not just the rotations because Paul George, to me, should have had 40 this game. So,
Yeah.
bro, it's not about the rotation solely. Paul George we have two of the best wings in the league. Even if the rotations is fucked up a little bit, right? Let's say they
Mm-hmm.
are, because they are. Paul George, there's no excuse why a dude 6'9", as gifted as he is, against one of the worst defensive teams in the league, goes 0 for 4 from 3, bro. He's not aggressive.
I agree with you. And
Yeah,
hey, BJ, did you see on that one play towards the end when Plumlee had the ball, PG didn't want to come get that ball?
I seen that.
That's mental, BJ. That's mental, man.
That is mental.
This is why I've been trying to tell you, BJ. This is why I've been trying to tell you.
That's why
it's gonna be tough for Kawhi to overcome that, man.
But that's why I tell you, it's not so much. My thing again, like I said, bro, it's not so much PG can't. I'm not going with PG can't be the second option. I'm not gonna go with that. What I'm saying is you have to be able to, and this is where Ty Lue comes in. You know the dude ain't a point guard. We all know that. So why do you take our only point guard off the floor who is actually doing work on the court? You're putting PG in a uncomfortable situation.
Okay, but
that's how I look at it. We can't ignore that aspect of it. We know what PG is, and we know what he's not.
So let me ask you this, BJ. Hold on, BJ. I listened to what you said, right? But and I hate to go because I'm a person who I'm a genuine. I'm gonna give you the honest truth. If you're telling me he's not a point guard and that's the reason why he's looking like this, why was he looking like this when we had Doc Rivers, when we had a point guard, we had Pat Bev, we had Rondo, and he still was making these.
That's not true. Bro, that's not true. That's only hold on. In one game, hold on, bro. Because the only game that people talk about is the Game 6 game. Throughout the playoffs, the playoffs, he was actually producing. There were games he was dropping 25, 30 points.
No, hold on, BJ. No, I got this. Hold on. This is why I know you're lying. I got the stats right here. I got the stats. I'm so glad you
read them all.
So listen, in 2020 in the bubble with Doc Rivers, you know what he averaged in game 3, 4, and 5?
What about the entire playoff, though?
Hold on. He had 14, 11, and 9 points, bro.
What about the whole playoffs, though? Because I know there was games he had dropped. He had very big games. And again, his mood was up and down in the bubble. Like let's put some real emphasis on this. Let's put some emphasis on it because this is also misconstrued that PG doesn't show up in the playoffs. The games that he's had like bad games has been closeout games. It's not been the entire playoffs. So that's even bad. It's a small increment though, bro. So if you're talking about all those plays, hold on.
Go ahead. But
if you're telling me that he's not performing in certain playoff games, which we've seen from other players, we gotta talk about the playoff games he's shown up against. There's more that he's shown up against than he has missed.
Hold on, Africa. Before you read off them generic stats that you just pulled up.
Nah, ain't no generic stats, nigga. No. Hold the fuck up, nigga. No. You been talking, nigga. Let me get my shit up. Nah, you been talking. I'm gonna come up with the facts, not feelings, not how you feel, not what we think of the things. I'm gonna give you the facts, bro. Nah, I'm gonna give you the facts. All right, go ahead.
This is how bad it is. Why are you in there advocating and talking about a team you're not even a fan of?
No, I like the game.
He likes the game, but he hates the Clippers. He hates the Clippers, though. Yeah, because you hate the Clippers, though.
Yeah,
I don't like the Clippers. No, of course I don't.
Hey, look, y'all. You know what? You know what? That's what. Hey, BJ, you took the words out of my mouth. Young Africa, loving every minute of this shit, man.
Africa, hey, listen, loving it. He's so thirsty to give his take on the team that he don't even like.
But you know what? You know what, Young Africa? You know what, Young Africa?
Gonna work on me, nigga. I'm talking about the game, right? You want to talk about the brother? I'm talking about the game. So let me tell you about the numbers of Paul George, right? Because we
know the numbers. We know the numbers, bro.
No. You don't know the numbers because you ain't heard this, right? You ain't heard this fact, bro. Right? Hey, Kobe George, shut your ass up, bro. Why you so emotional? What the fuck's wrong with you, nigga? Damn, nigga. You really emotional, bro?
Go ahead, get it off, man. Get it off, man.
The whole show, bro. You talk more than BJ up in here, bro.
I'm saying,
go ahead, get it off, man. Get it off.
BJ up in here, bro. This is a Kobe Jordan show up in this, bro.
Hey,
this is what it is,
bro. Go ahead.
Go ahead, get it off.
We all know how you feel, but I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Look. This is the fact, right? The numbers, because we always get it misconstrued when players, we judge players and hold a standard to certain players like LeBron, but we don't have the same energy for everybody else, right? There's excuses. BJ coming up in here saying, yo, he don't feel comfortable on the point guard role. He needs to play off the ball. But his whole career been a story of underperforming in the biggest moments, right? In the clutch especially. And so these are what the numbers say. NBA players with at least 100 playoff games, Kobe Jordan, since 1980, Kobe Jordan, with high volume and low efficiency, which is what defined by playoff games where you shoot below 40%, at least 10 shots in your career, right? There's 106 playoff games for Paul George that since 1980, and out of all these players since 1980, Paul George is number 2 in terms of worst efficiency when it comes to playoff games. And we're talking about games where you shoot below 40%, over 10 shot attempts, right? And you know how many times he's done this, and he's the second worst at it? 45% of his 106 games where he shot over 10 shots, he shot below 40%.
Okay.
Once again, 45%. Hold up. You need it. Digest this, Kobe. I know you're emotional.
What I've already said. I've already said that.
No. TT, you think the universe revolves around your opinion, though. I'm just trying to let you know the facts, and then you can judge for yourself how you define a brother, right? But that's what the facts say. 45% of his games where he has high volume and low efficiency, he has 45% of them times he shot below 40%, bro. Yeah, below 40%. That's what the facts say. Which means he's been on and off in his playoff career, bro. That's what that means.
This is another reason why.
Hold on, your mic messing up. Your mic messing up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I good?
Yeah.
So what I was that's Young Africa, man. His mic was merging with mine. So he got that Puerto Rican headset. But anyway, what I was saying was this. When you
how that
look
works when his audio is the one missing. Go ahead.
His playoff performances have been bad. So you don't have to tell me that. Here's my issue. It's worse.
No. All time bad though. All time bad. Not just bad. All time bad.
No, it's not all time bad in Africa. No, it's not.
Since 1980, there's only Russell Westbrook was at more low efficiency games, bro.
Hold on. Yeah, it's not all time, bro.
Hey, he wasn't even born yet, which shows you how long it's been, bro. That's literally 40 years of sample size.
Okay,
the only player that has more low efficient games in the playoffs is Russell Westbrook, and the top 2 guys are on your squad, bro.
That's what I was trying to say, bro.
Who's the number 1 guy? I want to know who's the number 1 dude.
Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook.
Who?
Westbrook.
Where'd you get this shit from?
I'm telling
Basketball
you, man.
Reference, bro. Where'd you get this shit from?
From Africa, Google.
538.com, and you look up the article called "Who's the Real Playoff Pete?" Look it up.
That shit sound like a narrative.
Who's the real playoff Pete? And it has numbers and facts, and the numbers are based on basketballreference.com. And this was created in 2021. These are real articles because I do my research, Kobe Jordan. Don't be mad at me. Who's the real playoff Pete? Can you please stand up?
You know we got a back-to-back coming up. You think Kawhi playing? How you think we gonna play that one out?
Hell no, we ain't playing both games. Dwight Turner, man, what's up, man?
Not much. You hear me?
Yeah.
Well, I saw tonight. I'm not too worried.
Shit.
Wait. Let me finish. I'm only worried about Tyronn Lue. That's the problem right there.
His name is Tyrone. Call the nigga Tyrone. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Tyrone. All right, Mr. Tyronn Lue. I think that's the problem right there. His rotations are ass. Terrence Mann need to play, and Robert Covington definitely need to play a little bit more than Marcus Morris.
Hello?
You still there?
Yeah, we. Yeah, you here?
Man, that's a Laker fan, man.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Dwight Powell, or what's his name? Dwight Turnover. I can't even see his name.
Dwight Turner.
Oh, my fault.
Why you gotta do all that, Kobe Jordan? Why you gotta hit me?
Because I keep thinking about turnovers, bro, and Paul George keep messing with me, bro. But listen, bro, BJ, bro. So if you are coaching this team, right? What in 20 games left? Tell me what your schemes are. What's your bench? Like, how do you fix? Is it too late to fix this situation, in your opinion? Be honest with me, bro.
There it is right there.
No, I'm saying, do you think it's too late to fix what's
No,
going
it's
on?
not. It's this, bro. This shit's so easy, bro. A caveman can do it. Listen, this is not hard to fix, bro.
Because dudes
The
got to get
problem
rhythm.
is it's no, it's not, bro. The answer is right underneath our nose, bro. It's what it is, bro. Listen, Ty Lue is not making the right rotations. These games that we're actually messing up and losing, we're, like, think about it, we're getting beat by like single digit number, not getting beat bad. Even with the bad coaching, and let me tell y'all something. If you got a coach that's coaching against you, bro, it's demoralizing.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you right now, them players are talking shit in that locker room about Ty Lue.
Yes, sir.
I guarantee you,
That's worse.
Kawhi going home and talking to, Uncle Dennis or his, girlfriend or his fiance, and he's saying, man, I don't know about this dude, man.
Right.
Fucking Robert Covington, who knows what he's saying. I know you. I told y'all, and what I tell you, Kobe Jordan, about John Wall, I've been telling y'all what Russell Westbrook was supposed to be for this team. That's what Wall was supposed to be,
Right.
and I knew it wasn't him.
Better,
He
though.
was not the problem, right? So
Westbrook's
my thing,
better.
I mean, he's not a bunch. He's just a tier better. He's not a whole lot better. He's just tier better. But again, Ty Lue is somebody that it's so easy to fix this problem, bro. You have to know the rotations that you're going to use game in and game out. You got to have your starting line. You got to have your closing line. You got to have your offensive line. You have your defensive line. You have all these things situated before your game even starts.
Right.
That's what you have to do. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to really take, bro. We have the team to do it. It's just a matter of the coach to actually implement these players in the right positions.
But
You cannot have. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. I'm just saying he's not gonna do it, and we know that. But go ahead.
Well, you know what? Somebody to choke his ass out then and make him do it, because this is not. It's not going down like this. Well, we're just gonna let this season just filter away all this goddamn talent. Steve Ballmer, man. Steve Ballmer. I'm surprised he ain't said shit. Or Lawrence Frank. Like, these guys can't be that damn intelligent, bro. They watching this shit and they're not. I know they hear the fans talking, bro. How do you still allow this shit to go on game after game? And still, like, you got trust in this dude to make the right, bro. He's fucking up. It's okay to fuck up. Everybody fucked up in life at one point in time. Sometimes you need to get a kick in the ass or something. You need something to wake your ass up. Because with Ty Lue, I don't know if they're having sit down meetings with him and telling him what he's faulting in. But if you don't tell the man what he's fucking up on, he's gonna keep thinking there's no problem.
And you know what, BJ?
Hold up. Go ahead, bro.
Go.
I was just gonna say, bro, that's why you bring in a Jerry West, bro. He's an advisor for these type of situations. He's the middleman between the front office and with the coaching staff. He can see everything. That's what you bring him in for. What is he doing? He needs to be able to jump in and you know what I'm saying, and figure this shit out. Help figure this shit out.
And Jerry West ain't going in there, bro. He's leaving up to Lawrence Frank. He's not gonna do it, bro. Jerry West looks at it like that's their department. He's gonna oversee it, but he wants Lawrence Frank and Michael Winger and them dudes to do it.
At the end of the day, what I find amazing about Clipper fans is y'all always talk about everybody else except what's happening on the court. Like you Ty Lue got to do this. The guy at the end of the bench that didn't play got to do that. Hey, this guy didn't get enough minutes. You can always do that every single game. We can nitpick every coach in the NBA and question their rotations, question their moments, question the matchups, question their defensive schemes. At the end of the day, when we say all this can happen, we need to have this and this done. At the end of the day, how does that help Paul George stepping up and being
Hey, Young Africa, I got a question for you. Young Africa, I got a question.
Why can't he just be an elite scorer like he been?
Africa. How many times have I criticized Kawhi Leonard for late game situations, or I've criticized Paul George, or I've criticized, our players? How many times have I criticized certain guys on the team?
Not many. Not as much as Ty Lue. Not many.
Okay, well, that's the problem, because Ty Lue's been the main issue. So if I was a reason to criticize the players, I would do it. But I don't have a reason to, because I see what the problem is, and you see what the problem is. So it's not just I'm just picking on, bro. I ain't picking on that nigga. I gave
would
Ty
agree
Lue
with
all the
you.
credit in the world last year because what he did with this team, and I'm giving him blame for what he's not doing for this team. The reason why I can't put it on Kawhi, what am I gonna put on Kawhi
No,
for?
Kawhi. Paul George, because I would agree with you if
Paul
plays
George,
to the level he's meant
hold
to.
on, bro, Paul
And
George, Paul George. That's what I'm saying. He's had great games this season, but you escape over that. You look at the one or two instances of the game you pick out and then make that the entire argument.
hey,
I'm
how'd
not
you rate
gonna
his game
kill
today,
him for
BJ?
that.
How'd you rate his game today? Not one or two instances. His game today.
I'll give
How'd you
him.
rate
I'll rate him. I'll rate him as a C.
Shit, I'm giving him.
See,
I'm giving him a D. I'm giving him a D.
Okay, well, if you look at the turnovers, then that's fine. But like I said, I don't put that on because
BJ, we know the best players in the game are going to get stats, are going to get numbers. Impact. What was his impact today, bro? This man was
I just
invisible
told you.
for
Okay, I'll tell you what his impact was. His impact, if you're gonna look at what he did wrong, was the turnovers. But like I keep telling you guys over and over,
what do you even do right?
I can't keep faulting the dude who's not prepared to run that position, bro.
Hey, how about you just go score and get buckets? Okay, how about you say, all right,
bro, okay, listen. Okay, how about this? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
But I'm
bro,
gonna go score though. That's my
how was Denver? Hold on, bro.
You really a real life troll, Africa.
Bro,
Your
how
ass
okay?
is up here trolling.
So
hold on. When the Lakers was doing bad last year, y'all wasn't blaming Frank Vogel for y'all situation.
When your best players play to the highest level, now we can question the coach. But when your second guy is playing like a role player, now you got to question your second guy before you question the coach.
Bro. Okay, hold on. You just asked the question.
He's gonna play above that coach. He's gonna do that. Hey, Giannis ain't got no great coach out here. He still get buckets and still play in his own hands. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Kawhi did that, but Paul George did not today, bro. That's the point.
Bro, but you still blame Paul George the last game. Even though he had 34, hold on. Even though he had 34 points and 10 rebounds in that game, he was forced to play a position at point guard because our point guard fouled out. And you saw the results. He went 3 straight turnovers. I keep telling you, and this is the only you can understand if you played. Me personally, I'm a scorer. I'm not really meant to be a point guard. I can play it, but that's not my primary position. If you're asking me to do something out of my comfort zone, it's going to be much more of a challenge. So I don't really look at Paul George, oh my gosh, he's just a fuck up. Bro, you're putting him in a position where that's not where he's used to playing at. When he plays as a wing, when he plays as a wing player, when you put him as a wing, when you put him with Russ or you put him with whoever, he actually does his job.
And that's all we saying. But Young Africa's a fucking troll. He don't understand that.
I agree with you on that, BJ. I agree with you on that.
Paul George is
killing this man, bro. I can't keep killing Paul George for that, man.
He's been on the ball. He's been a playmaker. He's been the best rebounder on the team. He's been the best scorer on the team. He's had many roles. He's got Africa. He's got the ability. And y'all just bailing out because y'all think he ain't comfortable.
Bro, he's not a good passer. What are you talking about? He's a good playmaker. When has he been a great passer?
I see where Young Africa coming from. Wait. I see where Young Africa coming from. I see where you coming from, BJ. It's like like you said, we making PG do something we know he can't do, and the coaches should know he can't do. So I get it, man, but it's like
we're holding to standards. We're holding to standards, bro, that are unrealistic. You know, like a playmaker is not a point guard.
Right.
There's a difference between the two, bro. Right. So you're asking this man to bring up the ball and having to like, man, that shit's tiring. Bring up the fucking ball, full court pressure. Then you want this man to score. Like, bro, that's fucking tiring.
And he's not a good passer. PG is not a good passer. No, that's not his game.
I've been do that, and we all been saying that.
He's a mediocre passer.
What I'm saying, if we know that,
you all see love.
Who do you put in? Who's
Russell? You put Russell Westbrook in. So that's who you put in.
He not doing it. It's not gonna work, bro. I don't trust this coaching staff. I just don't, bro.
Hey, man. Look. I ain't say I trust. I'm just telling you what the problem is. I mean, that's the problem. Like they just made Paul George into a point guard in 2021, and that's because Chauncey Billups was there. Chauncey Billups ain't there no more. He can't groom Paul George every single day
Bro, to
in
me, that
practice.
ain't bro. That's not an excuse, bro. Paul George has been in the fucking league for 10 plus years, bro. This nigga got to understand timing. He don't know how to make good decisions down the stretch, bro. This is Paul George as well, bro. Did you see that, bro? He threw the ball off the backboard. He was trying to throw alley-oop, bro. Did you see
That's
that?
a point guard. That's a point guard play, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
he was, hold on, BJ. The
Come
nigga was
on,
4 feet away from
That's not where we
Mason
lost the
Plumlee,
game,
and he
though.
threw it off the backboard, bro.
that's a point guard
Bro,
play.
that's a point, bro.
Hey,
That's a
wait a
point
minute.
guard
Wait,
play, bro.
Hey, we lost the
You know how
game.
hard that
Hey,
shit is to throw a perfect alley-oop, bro. That's
We
not,
lost the
bro.
game.
That's like
Hold on,
an
hold on, hold on.
Hey,
everybody cannot do that, bro.
You don't need to be a point guard to
What's
throw
up, brother?
a alley-oop from the mid
Bro,
range.
you can.
Wait a
Bro,
minute. Hey,
it was
OC.
damn near. It was
What's
damn
up,
near at the 3-point line. He threw that damn alley-oop.
OC, we lost the game right at jump ball because I knew we weren't gonna win the damn game. I knew we weren't gonna win.
This shit is just,
That's not where we
bro.
lost the
You know what the
game either.
commentator said?
The way we came out, OC, the way we came out, man.
Was flat.
I'm like, what the hell, man? We not gonna win. You know what? The way Tyron was coaching out there, it's like he knew we weren't gonna win, so he was just experimenting some shit.
No,
bro,
he-
that's what you mean. That's who he is.
Hey,
That's what
OC
you mean.
Love.
Let OC Love go first. What's up, bro?
That's not where we lost the game. We lost the game because he continuously is making Rocco sit the bench for no reason. And he keep playing Morrison knowing if he ain't giving you no offense, why the fuck is he on the court?
No. You don't understand. Why is he on his team, bro? Trade that nigga. I wish we'd have traded him last year.
It's loyalty, man. He have
Bro,
loyalty to the
I watch
players,
Morris, bro.
man.
Hey,
That's what it
this how
is.
bad. This how bad this shit is. I watched Morris, bro. The
He
last
the
shot.
reason we
I like,
3 straight possessions down the stretch.
bro. Bro, I
three
watched.
straight possessions.
Bro, I watched Morris at the last play of the game when Mark Boyd Jr. hit that 3 in regulation. They played the replay. I watched this nigga Morris let the ball go straight over his head. Didn't even fucking jump to get the ball. Terrence Mann would have got that goddamn ball.
Right.
Not only he was lost on
Hold
he was lost on 2 possessions before that.
Facts.
He's another one. His
The
IQ
pull-up
ain't that
three.
very high.
The
His
pull-up
IQ
three
ain't
from
that high.
Jamal Martin. That pull-up
Bro, I was
three.
so fucking
Three
mad, bro.
straight possessions. That was 3 straight possessions where he was the first 2 possessions he was in la land, not just in the middle of defenders. No, he wasn't guarding nobody.
Bro, I knocked my damn table down when I saw that shit.
Kawhi is constantly telling niggas, get out to the shooter. Get out to the
Yeah,
shooter.
because that's when Kawhi switched on to Jokic, right? OCLA, he switched on to Jokic.
Yeah, he was
telling
on
him to
Jokic, and he's telling him, get the shooter. Get the
Yeah.
shooter. He just didn't
Bro,
allow
hey, you know what? I'm actually gonna fall Kawhi a little bit. Because I want Kawhi just one time just to have an outburst on that damn court. And just fucking just go off on somebody. Curse somebody out, man.
BJ, I told you he should do that. You said that's not Kawhi. I told you he should do that.
It's not him. I wanted to. I'm like, I want. Bro, I'm going to the next Clipper game. I'm going to the next Clipper game. I'm yell that shit out. Man, just knock somebody out. Shit.
I wish he would.
These dudes,
he did everything he did everything he needed to do.
Bro, that was another masterpiece by Kawhi Leonard just down the fucking. Bro, that shit made me so mad.
And I keep coming. Y'all. I keep coming in here and telling y'all it's gonna be too much for Kawhi to win. I mean, it's too much.
No, it's not.
I've been telling you that the whole season, the realist. You just coming around right now. I've been telling you when Kawhi is got it going on, and good teams like Denver today load up, trap Kawhi, double Kawhi in the post, and he has to pass it off. What's going to happen? And there was one play where he did that in the fourth quarter, and like I told you, BJ, his playmaking won't be you because he turned the ball over. They go the other way, transition offense. So that's the question for the team, bro. Do you have enough? And it comes down to who's that guy that's meant to step up? That guy was making $40 million, who was in the All-Star game today, this season, and that's Paul George, bro. I've been trying to tell you the realest. But y'all come around.
Wait, hold on, young Africa. You wait a minute. You didn't tell me nothing because I've been saying this about Pete. I've been saying this about
Africa act like he got breaking news, bro.
I've been saying this about
I've been telling
PG,
you.
man, for the
Okay,
longest.
Hold on,
so
bro.
why was you getting
talking to
emotional,
niggas that
Kobe
know
Jordan,
this
the last
already.
stream
What are you
with
talking about, bro?
emotional time when I was breaking it down and y'all getting mad talking about
Hold on, but
PG?
Africa,
Why
hold
was
on,
you getting
Africa.
emotional?
Hold on, Africa. You're not saying nothing that we already don't know.
Right.
I'm
That's
confused.
not nothing
Nah,
new. That's not
nah,
like I
You
said,
on
man.
here,
Young
he ain't
Africa,
even talk. He
Young
even act like
Africa.
he talking to the chat or something, man.
Hey, Kobe
nah.
Jordan. Young Africa loving this shit. He loving it.
Oh,
He,
the real.
hey, he
Hold on,
love. Hey, look, he loving it because
You're right.
the
You're
Lakers
right.
winning,
but this
the
what I'm
Lakers
saying though,
winning,
bro. Hold
and
on.
we losing.
But the
He
realest,
so
You're
he
right, the
loving
realest.
this shit.
That's
this is what
true.
I'm
That's
saying.
true.
Check
The
this
realest.
out. Check
That's
this
true.
out. You
That's
got
very
a
true.
nigga in here, Young Africa, right? With a LeBron James fucking logo, fucking picture, right? He not no Clipper fan, but he in here trying to give us advice on how we should fix our team.
Hey, I got a lot of championship experience, Kobe Jordan. I'm
You
just trying to
gotta
let
No,
you
the
know, man.
fuck
get
you
your ass
Championship
don't.
out of here.
experience.
Kobe
You in
Jordan.
college.
Kobe
Look,
Jordan. Hey, look. Hey, look.
you
Ain't
Kobe
gotta
never
make
had
the
Jordan.
no
homework,
team,
bro. You
nigga.
got some homework
Kobe
to do.
Jordan. Kobe Jordan.
Just a pole
Kobe Jordan.
watcher.
I said this shit 2 weeks ago. I told BJ. I said you
Like,
got
hey,
this troll
BJ,
in
man,
here.
you gotta,
You
bro.
got
He in
this
here
troll
trolling
in
every
here
week,
trying
bro.
to give us advice, man. He don't want to see us win.
Hold on, this is what I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying. We got a troll in here that's
Right.
trying to like disguise as a friend. He ain't no
Right.
friend. He a troll, bro.
Hey, Kobe Jordan. Kobe Jordan. I told BJ this shit about 2 weeks ago. I said, man,
Hey, Young
I
Africa.
said
Hey,
this
he
Young
shit
don't want to
too.
Africa.
see us
You
winning.
real smooth, bro. Hold
I
on, I'm gonna
said
say
I
this
this
see
real
shit
he
quick.
too.
he got a LeBron avatar. I know what he is. I'm just trying to hear Young Africa talk this
No, I
shit
know,
because
but listen,
LeBron
when
Young.
rider.
hold on, when the season's over, because I want to. This is what I want to happen. The realist, what the realist said earlier. I want to see the Lakers in a situation when they got to play the Clippers to make the playoffs.
Mm,
And when
Yeah,
that
mm.
that'll
shit
be
happens,
big.
it's
That's
over.
gonna be
Yeah,
big.
that's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be.
big.
But
You
look,
niggas got y'all got
BJ,
one chance. Y'all got to beat us in the last regular season game to make
BJ,
the
I'm gonna
playoffs,
say this
nigga.
too. I'm gonna say this too. Do you really want to? Because you see what happened last time. We didn't make the playoffs. So I
Yeah,
don't
Not
we
know.
for
Cause
us
see,
to make the
don't.
playoffs, for them.
that would
I
mean
don't. I don't like
we had to
y'all.
fall back into the play-in tournament. I don't want us to fall back in
No,
that.
No,
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 we
no,
got
no. I'm
no. He
saying
talking
no.
about one of our
The
last
regular
games.
season game. The
Oh,
regular
okay, I
season
got
game.
you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
Oh
what I
no,
was
no,
talking
the
about. Okay.
realist is right. Y'all not clear to not fall into the plane. Like it's
No,
still a
no, no,
couple
no,
games
no,
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 left.
they
no,
clear
no,
for
no,
me.
no, no, no.
Definitely.
We making.
Y'all won
Hold on,
one
hold
and a
on, hold
half
on, hold on,
games ahead
No,
hold
of
he
on.
was
us.
talking
Yeah,
about the
Africa.
season.
Yeah, Africa.
We
Yeah,
talking about the
Africa.
season.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, Africa.
don't get comfortable. Don't get
Yeah,
comfortable.
Africa. Yeah, Africa. We gonna make the playoffs
You
Right.
right
He
about
talking
us
about the
not getting them.
season.
You right.
you guys will be fighting for your playoff lives.
Right.
You,
Yeah.
you
He talking
niggas
about
will
the
be.
season.
That's what you
Long
niggas out there.
corner
Y'all
too
gotta win
early.
16. Y'all gotta win 15 the next
Right.
22 games, bro. Good luck.
No, we
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
right
hold
about
on. Hey,
us not.
BJ, we
You right
three
about us
games
not getting
behind the
comfortable.
Clippers. What are you talking about, bro? Acting like
No,
y'all 8
no,
games,
no,
10 games
no,
ahead
no,
of
no,
us,
You
no,
right
bro.
about
no,
us
no.
not
Hold
finna
on,
get
hold
comfortable,
on,
Y'all
but
3
y'all
games
got
ahead
it.
of us,
hold
cuz.
on.
3.
Hold on. Y'all
No,
gotta win 15 the next 22 games,
no.
bro.
Oh, that means y'all got to win 14 in the next 22 because
No,
y'all
no, no.
3 games ahead of us,
We
bro.
gotta stay.
Don't
We
act
just gotta stay
comfortable.
according. No. The Suns lost today. We gotta
Right.
stay.
So
We
yeah,
gotta
we
stay
didn't do
according.
nothing. Right.
Okay,
Yeah, we
Y'all
didn't
niggas,
move. Right. It
y'all
didn't
niggas
really
don't
gotta
sound
do
like a
win.
nothing.
championship squad
Yeah,
trying
we
to just
all
stay
we did. But
afloat.
here's the
Nah,
thing,
it
BJ.
don't sound
But
like it.
BJ, I know you're
Nah.
talking about seeding, and I think everybody keeps bringing that up. I'm not so concerned about the seeding. I'm more concerned about how we're playing. I'm not confident with how we're
Yeah,
playing, regardless of
Yeah,
what seed
you're
we're
funny,
in.
yeah,
BJ. You're funny,
yeah,
BJ.
This
And
is
this
an
is the
yeah,
easy
thing. You
fix,
can't
like
ignore
BJ
this, bro.
said,
The
though.
You're
Clippers
nice
are
with
Take
the
not
moves,
Morris out of
BJ.
the
real
starting
quick.
lineup.
The
yeah.
Clippers are not playing championship basketball, and we know it, bro. And Kawhi
Right.
Leonard said it. He already
Yeah.
knows it, bro. Bro, it's too many mistakes, bro. I can't. Listen. Marcus Morris should not start on this team. Batum definitely should start over him, in my opinion.
I
Or
wouldn't start
Rocco.
Batum either. I think we need Batum coming off the bench. I think we need to start Rocco, man.
Yeah, you know what? OC, you right about that because I'm just looking at Plumlee. He didn't really look right being a starter.
Man, the last
He
time
seemed
Rocco played, he looked trash, man.
he seemed kind of out of place, being that starter for us. I
No,
think,
I'm not against him starting these last 2 games because we ain't got Zubac.
but
But
no,
I'm just
I get, but what I'm saying is he wasn't really effective like that. We
Nah,
need,
he was
we
no, he
really
was
need.
listen, against the Kings, he did really well in that first half. He was getting loose balls, he was
he did
hustling.
well tonight. He dominated them
We
He
fourth
did
need
quarter.
well
Zoo,
tonight.
man. We
And then
need
hold on,
Zoo.
and then did y'all see that block on Thomas Bryant? That shit, hey, bro, I jumped
He
up when he got.
dominated the fourth quarter. quarter to get us close.
Yeah, he did good against Brian, but Jokic was eating his ass up.
Right, that's what
That's
I'm
why I said
saying. That's
Batum.
Who does
Batum,
Jokic not
Batum,
eat
Bro,
up
that's
though?
Jokic.
but Batum though was bothering him though.
you got
That's
him
Right.
why
on the
I
last
would
quarter.
have
Yeah,
kept
I
Jokic.
agree.
he got him a couple
I agree.
plays, but he didn't really do anything on.
No,
on
no, no.
Luka.
No. If you watch Kobe Jordan when Batum was pressuring him up, Jokic wasn't the thing about Jokic. The way to kind of do him, you got to put pressure on him.
Yes.
Bro,
Batum was
no,
putting
no, no.
pressure.
Hold on, hold on,
Batum
hold
was
on, hold on.
putting pressure on him from the half court line.
Listen, bro,
Right. Yes.
listen. I know how to guard Jokic. We don't have the personnel to guard him at those positions. The type of
Bro,
players you need
Batum can do it, bro.
no, he can't. The type of players you need athletic bigs who can defend. You need the Bam Adebayos. You need the Jonathan Isaacs, the Dwight Howards, the Nas Reeds. Those guys are physical. Nicholas
Right.
Batum is a smart defender. He's not super physical though.
Right.
You could be
No,
pushing him.
but you know what though?
He is physical, bro.
That's
No,
why I
he's
No,
want.
not.
no, no,
You're
no.
And he's
mixing
long.
him
And
with
he's
Derrick
long.
Rose,
And
guys.
he's long.
What Kobe Jordan mean? See, he's physical when he's throwing the muscle. He don't want to be. He don't want you to throw the muscle at him. See, he don't want you to be physical with him. See, he'll be physical with you when he pounding you down low.
No,
But
yeah, no. This is what I'm saying. The type of guy that needs to guard Jokic needs to be a physically aggressive type of dude. You
that's
need to
what I'm
be.
saying.
Yeah,
That's
you
what,
can't
that's
just
what,
be. Nicholas Batum he's a smart. He's good at time. He's a
right.
smart basketball player, but he's not a super physical
But he ain't gonna
imposing
be
type
as
dude.
he ain't gonna be physical to
That's what
throw
I'm saying.
right.
Dwight Howard was taking hard fouls on
Right.
Jokic.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna
You
throw the
gotta
pain
like
at you.
literally grab him, and if he goes up,
Right.
you gotta
Yeah.
swipe at his
Yeah.
arm, pushing him
Yeah.
down, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I agree with you.
yeah,
I agree with you.
that's the way.
That's why.
Go ahead.
They're gonna call the fouls anyway, but at least
Right.
I'm getting him out of his game. I'm getting him
Right.
mentally like, yo, and
Right.
this is the thing. Jokic, he gets upset when dudes are physically bigger or
Right.
stronger than him and they can
Right.
guard it. Like he doesn't like that. When you're too
Yeah.
physical with him, he don't like that. He gonna start yelling at the refs. The refs ain't
Right.
gonna call everything. But again, it gets you a little bit, it gets him off of his game a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of you know what Kobe
That's why
Jordan.
I kept
It's kind of like with Luca.
BJ. That's why I kept.
Exactly. You gotta
It's
guard him like. Did you
it's
see how
kind of like with
Vanderbilt
Luca
guarded Luka?
because see
That's how you have to guard fucking Jokic. Somebody like Vanderbilt.
Luca can be physical with you, but he don't want you to be physical with him.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Hey man,
BJ, that's why I kept telling you I wanted Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt saved that game for the Lakers.
He
Yes.
definitely saved that
Yes.
game.
He dominated
You're
that
right
game.
on that.
hey
Dominated
man,
that game.
hey
Yeah,
man.
that's still on Luka. That was like the last
Hey OC Love. That's why I told Showtime. I said if we had a Vanderbilt, that's what we need right there. We
Hey
need him.
man, nah,
I was telling
or
you,
even
BJ.
nah, I'm gonna tell you what
Jonathan
you
Isaac
need.
would be good for the Clippers too.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all Clipper fans what the hell y'all need. Y'all
You
need
ain't
to
no fucking
find.
Clipper fan, man. Stop the trolling. I'm tired of this nigga, man.
No,
He
I'm
coming
not
here
a Clipper
trolling, bro.
fan, but I'm finna tell the truth.
Hey,
Y'all need,
Harry, we need a
y'all need to
prayer.
This
find
That's
the
what we
hold on.
need.
Tyronn.
This the same dude that picked the Clippers, and now
Y'all need to
the Suns
find
got
Tyronn
KD.
Lue,
He don't want to pick
dumbass.
the Clippers
That's
no
what
more.
y'all need to do.
Hey, Harry, we need a
Tyronn Lue is a
a
dumbass
prayer. That's
coach.
what we need, man.
I'm about on my last straw with Tyronn Lue.
Man, look.
I ain't gonna disagree with that.
Nah, but look, nigga, hey BJ,
And I've been really trusting of that
hey
nigga.
BJ,
Defending that punk motherfucker.
hey BJ, who was the
What?
first guy,
This
BJ?
dude.
Hey BJ, who was the first guy that pointed out that you really can't trust Tyronn Lue? That he can't handle coaching all this talent?
Yeah, you said it, Harry. You said it.
I said that from day one. Y'all sitting up there trusting this nigga?
It's an easy fix.
You get rid of his dumb ass. Man, I'm gonna tell you now, man. Clipper fan, it's not y'all superstar. Well, Paul George playing that shit water, bro. But other than
He
Paul
didn't play
George
that
playing
bad.
like,
He
other
didn't play
than
that bad.
other than PG playing like shit water, the main reason y'all losing is because of Tyronn fucking Lue. He is not as good as a coach as people try to make him out to be. He's really overrated as a coach. All the reason he won in Cleveland was really by default. They had great. The talent was so great there, and the overall team was built just right. He really couldn't fuck that up.
And
Hey,
let's be
ain't
honest.
nobody say nothing. Hey, hold on, Hey, hold on. Nobody say. No one say. Hey,
They got the talent here.
Nobody. Hey, nobody say nothing else. Look at this shit. T. Lue
Yeah.
said he forgot to put Terrence Mann back in the
Right.
fucking game. Oh,
Yeah, I seen
you know
it.
what?
I
I'm
seen
done with
that
this
play.
nigga. I'm done
I
with this
seen
nigga,
that.
man.
He did that
I'm done with
last
this
game.
nigga,
I'm gonna
man.
say this,
I'm done
bro.
with this nigga, man.
Listen,
He
hey,
said he
hey,
forgot
I'm
to
done with
realize
this
that
nigga,
quick.
man.
Again,
Uh,
2 straight games.
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
Ty
This
Lue,
Nah.
nigga,
hold
this
on, real
nigga,
quick.
That's an
bro,
excuse. Because
bro,
he said that last game. He said he
bro,
should have last game, so you
bro,
can't do it.
bro. Hey,
Yeah,
it's.
he's
I'm
losing
starting
these
to say,
games
hey,
on
hold
purpose,
on.
BJ.
What type of shit is that?
But
How do you
BJ, hold
forget
on.
to put
But
back
BJ,
the nigga that you
what did
just
I tell
said
you weeks
you the
ago?
last time?
But BJ,
2
what did I
straight
tell you,
games.
bro? Y'all keep saying this conspiracy theory shit, bro. The nigga signed with Clutch, and look at, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This shit ain't no joke. And then hold on, this is what he said last game too.
Stop
Hold on,
the cap.
the reporter asked
He
him.
just a shit water ass coach though.
Hold on,
I don't give
BJ.
a damn.
The reporter after the Kings game asked this man, bro, when you're up 3 and there's 10 seconds left, did you consider fouling and send him to the free throw line? You know what he said? The nigga said, and then he paused and then just said, yeah. And then he just was stone faced. Bro, the nigga's a fucking idiot. He's blowing these games on purpose, bro.
Somebody need to whoop his ass. They need to go up. They need to jump. They need
They
to jump
needed
him
a
in that damn
transfer,
locker room,
whatever.
bro.
BJ
They need to, yeah. Somebody need to choke his ass out. I'm
Hey,
telling you,
BJ,
man.
you already in LA. Just call me. We'll
Kawhi
go to the
Leonard,
Rico,
bro.
get his ass, bro.
That's why I blame Kawhi Leonard, bro. I blame Kawhi Leonard for some of this shit. He's too damn casual, bro. He needs
Hold on, bro.
to have
Hold on,
one
bro.
Hey,
blow
his
up moment,
like
bro.
his
One
He's been like this
time.
his whole
straight though.
career.
Just one time.
No, I can't blame Kawhi Leonard. He the same dude he was since day one, bro. I can't blame
yeah,
him.
man. Yeah.
Bro, man, fuck
No.
all that, man. He see this shit. Kawhi ain't stupid, bro. He a high IQ player. He gotta be seeing this shit ain't working. Something he doing is off, bro.
I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know,
lie.
Who's to
man.
say he ain't said something to him?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
Man,
lie, man. I think Kawhi Leonard missed his Greg Popovich, man. If I'm Kawhi Leonard, I bet, man, at G Pop, man, leave San Antonio, come with us, man. I know you can get this shit right, but I
Yeah.
can't deal. I
That's a
can't deal with
guaranteed
bitch
championship
ass.
if we had him as a coach.
I can't deal with bitch ass Tyronn Lue. I need you back, coach. I miss you, coach. You
Ty Lue,
had personal
BJ.
shit. You was on some whole shit in San Antonio. But I forgive you for that.
Hey,
I need
BJ,
you
this the
back.
worst. This
At least
BJ.
I know your ass can coach
bro,
ball. At least I know you can
Can use
coach
it.
ball.
Paul
Hey,
George
BJ.
can use a Greg Popovich, bro.
Hey,
Yes.
BJ. This
I
is the
Yeah.
wish
worst. Hold on.
Paul
This is the
George had Greg
worst.
Popovich, bro.
That's why I was telling you, BJ. I
I
was
wish he
telling you that.
did. I wish he
That's why I
did.
said that,
BJ,
man.
real quick. Check this out, BJ. You know what's the worst case scenario for this Clipper team? Is if we keep playing like this and Kawhi Leonard see that we're not doing anything, making adjustments.
He
Hey, bro,
gonna leave.
to be honest with you, bro. The nigga
He gonna
we
leave.
could request a trade.
Nah, he
Right.
still got a couple
I
more
would
And
years,
I would
bro.
open
Kobe
I would open
Jordan.
the door,
Kobe
bro.
Jordan. You know what?
No, I'm saying,
I
hold on.
can
I'm
see him.
saying he could.
I
He
can see
could,
him
bro.
doing that. I can see him doing that rather
But
than
because this is what I'm
doing
saying.
what B.
This is what I'm saying. Kawhi Leonard is too smart, bro. He's too intelligent
Right.
of a basketball player to know what's going on the court. For him to see this on the court and the coaches are seeing this and then not making the right adjustments, bro, you're fucking up a dude who's in his prime who's trying to win championships, bro. He's not going for this.
You're
And
messing
that's
up
Hey,
his
why
Kobe
legacy.
Jordan. Kobe
that's why
Jordan.
I'll be cool
Who
with him
you?
leaving, bro.
I got a
I'll
You're
be
question
messing
though.
I'll
up.
be cool.
Hey,
Hey,
You're
Kobe
messing up his
Jordan.
legacy. That's what you're
Hey,
doing.
Kobe
He
Jordan.
don't deserve
Go
this.
ahead, Aaron.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Kobe
bro. What's
Jordan.
good?
Who
What's
you
good?
want as your head coach, man?
Who you asking me? Who do I want as my head coach?
Yeah, you want Ime Udoka?
Give me email you
yeah,
Doka.
Hold on.
the
Hey,
sexer.
hold on. I got three dudes on my list. Can I give you the three?
Yeah. Yeah,
So the
go
number
ahead.
Yeah,
one,
go ahead.
the number one option that I want is the yes, Ime Udoka, because I understand how
He'll fix
he's
them
aggressive.
issues.
Ty Lue is passive aggressive. Two different personalities.
That's true.
Ime Udoka would be perfect for PG. He would be perfect for PG.
Yeah,
He gonna tell that nigga, hey, you playing like shit, bro. He gonna say shit like
yeah,
that.
you and plus his defensive mind period would fix a lot of the Clippers issues. And hell, they wouldn't be going through the shit that
That's
they
what I'm
going
saying.
through right
Ime
now.
Udoka will be the part. Here's my second two. Here's my second and third coach. My second
Yeah.
coach, I would put what's the dude over at Memphis? I can't think of it, the white boy coaching the
So
Memphis
like
Grizzlies.
Coach Jenkins.
I love, hey, bro. When he bro, do y'all know he was with that Atlanta Hawks team back when they were like the first seed? They had a loaded they had a loaded coaching staff
Yeah, with
that
Paul
senior year.
Millsap in there.
Yeah, bro, they had a loaded coaching staff. the coach that was a coach for the Jazz when they were a number one option. They were all on that Atlanta Hawks team, and then they all went and became coaches somewhere else. He's dope, and my third option will be Greg Pop.
I think Greg Popovich would come to the Clippers deep down if they would ask. I think he'll come for real.
Bro, I would
Greg
fire Ty Lue right now, bro.
No,
I
think Pop too loyal to the Spurs.
think
Man, I think
he's
he'll
too
leave
loyal.
San Antonio in the second.
Man,
I
he got
think he'll
too
leave them
many.
motherfuckers in the second.
I don't think he would.
He ain't gonna do that,
But this
man.
is what
Now,
I'm saying.
let- Now, let the right offer. All right, think about it, because I think Lawrence Frank need to get fired too. So think about it. The Clippers was to offer Greg Popovich this. Hey, we gonna give you president basketball operations, and you the head coach of Los Angeles Clippers. I think he gone. I think he'll leave San Antonio.
I don't think
But
he would.
hold on, Herm. Herm.
Hold
This is what
on.
you're not understanding, Herm. He's been giving them offers already, bro.
Right. Yeah. I think teams already probably came to him already.
Hold on. When Timmy retired, when Timmy retired, a few teams tried to go after him in 20. Bro, he's loyal to that team, bro.
He's loyal, yeah.
Nah, but you don't think with that talent, you don't think Greg Popovich, he's seeing the mistakes Tyronn Lue making right now?
Herm. Yeah,
You don't
you're
think
right. That's
he'll-
why I said I think he'll be a great fit. But here's what I'm saying. I think Ime will be a little better fit because he's younger and he's a little
Yeah.
to me, he's a
Me
little bit
too.
more aggressive. He's like
Yeah.
Ime is the best fit though. I do agree.
Ime, and this is what I'm saying.
He is the
Ime
best
came
fit.
from Greg Popovich camp, so I'm cool with either one of them.
Yep, that's a fact.
Let me
That's
ask y'all a
fact,
question though. Can anybody give me a good reason why Rocco don't play at all?
Bro, we're just talking about that, bro.
Personal reasons. It's personal reasons. Tyronn Lue and him got personal vendettas against each other. That's gonna come out if they fire Tyronn Lue. Man, I think Tyronn Lue got a personal vendetta against Roku.
It's got to be that. But is there anything? Can anybody give me a basketball reason other than the vendetta?
I think the only basketball reason, personally, other than Ty Lue's a dumbass, is that he has so much belief in Morris because of what happened last year, how they carried the team with Reggie. That's why I think that's the only logical reason I think Ty Lue is doing what he's doing.
I don't think that's the reason why I think he's not been playing right. And I think there's a few reasons. When he got with the COVID situation, we had a good like rhythm going, and also not only that, but you got to think he's playing behind Marcus Morris and Batum. So when he comes in, he was missing a lot of shots when he was playing with us. And when you're with Kawhi and PG at that 4 position, he likes somebody who can spread the floor and knock down the 3. Roku can do that, but he needs more minutes to prove that. So here's all I'm saying. Ty Lue is a fucking idiot because all you got to do is just give Roku more minutes. But then here's the question. If Roku starts playing 30 minutes a game, who do you now take out? Who
Marcus
loses
Morris.
those 30
Morris.
Hell,
Batum was missing shots this year.
But look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the main reason to cook Tyronn Lue today and ain't cook the Clippers, period. Because the Memphis Grizzlies, when we blew out Denver, yes, we was at home, but at the same damn time, we lacked in size against Denver. We didn't have Steven Adams there. Yes, we got Jaren Jackson, but he a dumbass.
Denver didn't play. They didn't play y'all the same way they played us. They came out guns blazing tonight, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
But Kobe Jordan, they put pressure on them though. They put pressure on Denver though. I watched that. Memphis put pressure on. They put pressure on Denver.
Well, yeah, Jared
but you mean to tell me though, BJ?
In the league, bro.
But BJ, but you mean to tell me though, BJ, that the Clippers can't put the same type of pressure on?
They can.
That's
with
the
right players on the court.
With the right players on the court.
This is why we can't though, right? I'm gonna tell you exactly why you said that. We don't have a Jaren Jackson, bro. Our biggest player when Zubac's not playing is fucking Nicholas Batum. You're comparing Nicholas Batum to Jared Jackson was huge defensively for y'all yesterday, bro. We don't have a player like that.
All right.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all what I see, and I'm going to tell y'all a guy that probably shouldn't really get any playing time for the rest of the year that's in that starting lineup. Marcus Morris shouldn't be touching the floor for the rest of the year. He shouldn't touch the floor.
Herm, go back to ask Mookie back in November on his stream. This was back in like the middle of November. He got me recorded saying this. Remember, y'all, I said this. we cannot win with Reggie and Marcus Morris. Remember I said that?
Yeah,
And bro,
I
he
remember
got
you
rid of
actually
Reggie.
said that.
Huh?
I remember you saying that.
And bro, people thought I was capping, bro. They was like, bro, it's only 5 games in the season. They thought I was tripping, bro.
He
Because
started
here's
the
what I
season
saw.
good though.
Here's what I saw last year. Marcus Morris, bro, I look up all my stats, bro. Marcus Morris is literally the worst defender at his position. The worst in the entire league.
Yeah, he shit was.
How
Not
do you
like
play? How do you win with a guy who's the worst player at the position in defense, and then all the guys that we got to go up against are these athletic bigs, not athletic bigs, but bigs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm really embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed that I picked the Clippers to come out the Western Conference.
No, you shouldn't. Don't be
Hold on,
embarrassed
Coach. Hey,
because
Herm.
in
I
the
think
beginning of the season we had a team on paper.
Hey, Herm, I think that receipt on holding the Clippers accountable, you said about February, late February, early March. I
Hey,
think
you see me cooking the ass on your Africa. You see me cooking the ass. Look.
No, hey, young Africa, he got 2 more days. We got 2 more days in this month.
2 more days? Okay, hey, that ain't cooking. You boiling water right now. You ain't even started cooking yet, Herm. You know what
We
cooking
got two.
is. Don't do that. Don't do
We
that.
got 2 more days,
look,
man.
end of the day, Clippers not making it. Clippers not making the NBA Finals, man.
Hey, Herm, can I ask you a question, Herm?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: with the whole Ime Udoka situation, is there protocol or rules against us, like a team not getting him? Is it too late for a team to get him?
Hell
No, you can get them.
Hey,
They can fire you, Lou. They can fire.
Look. I fired Tyronn Lue right now to get Ime Udoka.
Yeah, you can fire. Yeah, you
No,
can
what
fire.
I'm
You just
saying
got.
is,
You
will
just.
the
I ain't
league
gonna
You
lie
just got
to
to
you.
finish
will the league
paying them.
allow us to though? That's what I'm asking. Will the league
No,
allow us
you.
to with his
Yeah,
No,
contract?
Steve
yeah, you
Ballmer
can.
got it. Steve Ballmer got that shit.
Right, you just
You know what
got
I'm
to
saying?
finish paying Tyron.
And
You
guess
got.
what? And guess what? You wouldn't have to get Ime that much just to coach the rest of the season. Cause hell, he still got to get paid for Boston.
No,
So
I'm saying I thought he was suspended for a year though. Is he
now
suspended?
they fired him. Remember,
No, they fired him already.
Boston
But you
fired
know,
So
him.
he could get. So any team can sign him.
Yeah,
yeah,
any team can
the team can
sign him.
take him. Right.
Okay,
If
I
I'm
didn't
the
know that. I
Clippers,
thought he was suspended from the
I
league for a
fire
year.
man. Look, after what I saw tonight, I firing Tyronn Lue tonight, and I'm hiring Ime Udoka. I'm hiring Ime right now.
That's gonna
Fuck
be a bad
Tyronn
look
Lue.
on the Clippers though, bro.
I mean, that's their problem. We see what we see. Shit, we watch Clipper
Because
games every
the
every
only
day.
bro,
People understand
all
why
coaching,
that
bro.
nigga need to be fired, bro.
This
For you to sit up
nigga
there,
Ime
for you to sit
Udoka.
up, hold on, for you to sit up there and say you forgot to put Terrence Mann in the game, shows you're irresponsible, shows you don't know what the hell you doing, shows that you just careless. You expect me to have faith that you gonna win a championship for us, bro?
Hold on,
Motherfucker gotta go,
And
bro.
then,
let me ask y'all
look,
this.
Kobe,
Get out of here.
look, Kobe Jordan. I want you to realize this: for you guys have all their wings. If Tyronn Lue has some nuts, Paul George, I'm seeing your bitch ass on the bench. You
Facts,
down there ain't playing that whole fourth quarter overtime. Your ass on that fucking bench.
That's when
See,
he.
Herm, this what I'm
Well,
saying.
you
Hey,
know he ain't doing
Herm,
that,
you know what's
her.
crazy?
That's when he
Herm, you
played
can,
best in his game. Was on
but
the fourth
Herm,
quarter.
listen, Herm. As a coach, you think like how I think,
Yeah.
bro. I don't care about your name. I'm only focused on what your production is in this game for me right now.
That's where
Hey, you ain't a coach, Kobe Jordan. You ain't hey, 2K. I know you want a 3P in 2K,
Hey,
Kobe Jordan, but just chill, man. Just
Young
chill.
Africa. If you keep talking, I'm gonna cut the electricity off. Keep talking, bro.
Man, you ain't doing nothing out here. You ain't doing
Hey,
nothing.
look,
Hey, why
though.
you laughing
The
so hard?
Clippers got
Why
too
you
many
laughing so hard?
damn wings. Hey,
Look at that.
look, and I love Kawhi Leonard. I think Kawhi Leonard's still the top small forward of the game. If he playing that shit water with all them wings I got, man, I'll sit both days there just to send the message to let it be known. Y'all bitch ass niggas ain't bringing it. I don't mind seeing your ass down next to me.
That's where you supposed to do a deep team.
We too damn deep to keep letting niggas that play that shit water stay in the game.
Yeah.
His leash on Morris is just crazy to me.
Man, it's just
That was the
loyalty,
same, bro. I'm
man.
telling y'all, bro.
He
That's the
have
same
loyalty
leash,
to that man, man. That's
bro.
all
That's
it
the
is.
same leash. That's the
They need to
same
play
leash he had on
pause.
Reggie Jackson, bro. That
It
was
was
the
he
same
have
leash.
it's loyalty, man. That's all it is with them.
I ain't gonna
Oh
Do
lie.
yeah,
that
I
fuck
shit.
my
You
thought,
can have
ball.
I
loyalty on
honestly
the
thought,
bench.
You're fucking
I ain't
loose.
gonna lie. I honestly thought that the Clippers could get over the hump despite of Tyronn Lue. Oh, hell no. They can't get
Hell
over this
no,
shit.
bro.
They can't get
Hey,
Hell
over
you
this
know
no.
what?
shit.
Hey,
Hey
BJ.
Herm,
Hey,
hey
Hell
BJ.
no,
Herm,
bro.
hey Herm. I've been saying this shit. We can't do it.
Hey,
We
Herm,
can't do it, man.
hey, you know what it is, bro? Y'all just inspire. Hey, man, I'm gonna just go into coaching. Fuck it, bro. I'm gonna just start coaching, and I'm gonna show y'all how Ty Lue needs to coach. Because listen. When I was a
Look
manager,
at
I
Kobe
understand how
Jordan.
to manage egos. You feel me?
Hey,
Hey,
Herm,
my shit
hey,
about to die,
Herm,
y'all. Hey, salute everybody. I'm about to get
all
up
right,
out of
man.
here,
Hey,
man.
All right,
Herm,
dude.
I've been
All
saying
right.
this shit. It's too much to
Like and
overcome,
subscribe.
man. It's
Yeah,
too much
it
to
is, bro.
overcome, man.
Hey, Kobe Jordan. Hey, Kobe Jordan. I'm interviewing you for the Clipper head coach job, right? So why are you the right guy for the job, Kobe Jordan?
Oh, why am I the right? Oh, I appreciate you for asking me that. Well, listen, I've been studying this Clippers team since I can remember the last 15 years. You guys don't have enough assertiveness at that position. You guys need somebody who's going to get your players in the right position at the right
Mm,
time and knows how to get substitutions in critical
mm,
moments of the game. And I understand timing. To me, coaching is about getting your players to play their best, to get the maximum effort out of your guys, and also about timing. I got to have these guys playing at the utmost highest level at the right time. And guess what?
mm,
Paul George, who's 6'9", a wing, he could dish it up, he could dribble, get to the basket, knock down a three, and he could also stop some of my best defenders. Guess what he needs? He needs a guy on his hip who just believes in him, who's gonna yell at
mm,
him, but also gonna put him in the best position to win. And we have not had that yet since Paul George has
mm,
been with the Clippers.
That's
mm.
what my
I'm,
whole point.
I'm gonna
You
t-
know,
That's
I'm
my
gonna
whole
tell
hey,
point.
y'all
you
a
know the
trade.
top. You know,
I'm gonna tell you, hey, Kobe Jordan. I'm gonna tell y'all a trade that y'all might need to look into in the summer. I'll trade Paul George for DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic.
Hell no.
nah, we
I
can't
Hey
do
would.
it.
Herm, you know what I
Nah,
Nah,
do? Hey Herm, listen, Herm. I
no,
don't.
I'm
DeMar
good.
can't
I'm gonna
shoot.
say this as a coach, as a person who's a leader. I don't just give up on my people. What I do is I force them to get the greatest version out of themselves, bro. Paul George, you're not going to sleep until we hit 5,000 threes. You're not going to sleep until you actually listen. We're gonna have a court set up. I'm gonna have a little obstacle set up. You know, at the All-Star Players game where they have to throw the ball in the little hoop in the little circle. You're gonna do that 1,000 times, bro.
hey, you know what? Hey, young Africa, you
I'm a
know,
real leader. I don't give
hey,
up.
We got
you
to do
know
the
what they
skill
say.
challenge.
You know
At
how
the end of practice, we do the
you
skill
know how
challenge.
they say Jordan. Hey, you know how they say Jordan didn't allow what you call to eat on the plane. Horace Grant. That's that
Mm.
shit. That's that shit Kawhi should have did after that Kings game.
See, this what
Now
y'all don't
you ain't
realize.
eating.
The game is
You
hey,
not
listen,
eating, man.
Yeah.
listen. Hold on. When you understand the game, Michael Jordan, this is why Michael Jordan is so great. Listen, he understood he had to get better physically. He had to get stronger. We seen him pumping the weights after he got beat by the Pistons. We understood that. But here's what he got great at. He understood it was mental. He had to get
Right.
in these guys' heads, right? I know, listen, even when he was the most skilled player on the floor, he still wasn't winning because he had to break through mentally. And of course, he
Right.
needed help.
Mental.
Every great player needs help around him. PG has no excuse. He got
Right.
the fucking Terminator next to him, and then he has
Yeah.
a whole bunch of role players. All Paul George needs to do is say, I'm that nigga, bro. He needs to
Right.
wake up every day. I'm
Right.
gonna literally have a notepad by his bed. You need to wake up and say, I'm that nigga every day. I'm that nigga, bro. I'm that
Yeah.
nigga, bro.
You know what's so funny? What did the Lakers do with AD? You remember it came out after they won the championship. They came out and said, "You the best player on this team." They kept telling
Telling you,
AD
bro.
that. So
Hey,
when
words of
When
affirmation got
PG
power, bro.
came out,
Words of affirmation have power.
and said, "Oh, I'm fine being number two," no, man, you should say I'm number one.
I mean,
Even though you know you're not number one, but you sometimes you gotta psych yourself out,
Come on,
man.
hey, listen,
Paul
hold on.
George
When
is too
Kobe
cool
was
for
with Shaq,
school, man.
Kobe did never say, "Man, I'm gonna just get it. This gonna be Shaq's team."
Right,
No, he wanted the team the whole time.
right, right.
hey, ghetto intellect, we ain't hearing that shit, man. You said how did Russell Westbrook get so, man? Russell Westbrook, I ain't hearing that shit today. You know what
Now
I'm
you
saying?
can
You
Russ
blame
probably
it
a
not
on
Laker
Russ,
good.
fan right
man.
now,
Russ
man.
plays
Russell
solid.
West,
Right.
He's the part of the reason why I still got faith that we gonna win the title.
Hey,
Because if we
one
didn't
more
get
thing,
him,
BJ. Hey,
if we
hey,
didn't get him, bro, it'd be a lot worse right now.
hey,
No,
BJ.
but
Let me
y'all
say this
got too
real
many
quick.
things going against y'all, man. Tell you
Yeah,
when you got
man.
your own,
Hey,
when you got your
imagine.
own coach,
Yeah,
when you
that
got your
motherfucker
own
Ty
coach
Lue.
going against y'all, how the hell you gonna win?
Hey,
Your
hey,
own coach
hey,
against
hey, Herb, say it again. I don't think BJ understand that, man.
you.
Say that.
BJ knows. BJ
Say,
knows that
say
that
it,
is
Right
all
now,
say
that
it
damn
that
time,
again,
Tyronn
man.
man.
Lue
Say
is
it
Thumbnail.
again
against them.
for him, man. It's too much to
Man,
overcome, man. It's too
Hey,
much.
man, he with Clutch Sports, man. He's a conspiracy. I mean, that's my
It's,
conspiracy theory
it's
for the
too
I
Lakers.
much
really
to
want,
overcome, man.
I really want to get to the bottom of this shit, bro. Like,
Hey BJ,
I'm
hold
like,
on. Hey
what's
BJ,
going
you
on,
already
bro?
in LA. Why don't you just pull up on him? Hey, fly me out. We gonna pull up on him together, man.
I might have to go. I might have to go to the practice facility, bro, and then
Listen, you know the nigga.
holler
Hey,
at
the
him.
nigga only like 5'11", 6 foot. You know we can jump him, right?
Hey, you know,
I'm gonna have to write a note to the damn personal development coach tonight. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now.
it's
Like, what the
crazy.
fuck's up with your boy, bro?
Hey, while
It's
you doing
crazy.
that, hey, I'm gonna just pull up on him while he going to the underground parking. That's what I'm gonna do. I
Hey,
got two
hey,
hats
BJ.
ready.
Man,
Hey,
this
hey,
nigga,
hey,
man.
BJ. It's crazy because I was so mad Friday night, man. I went to see, man. Do this dude got social media or something? He don't got none of that, man. So he probably got it, under somebody else's name. But I'm
Yeah, he
like,
got a
man,
burner account.
right? He got
Tyron
a
Poole.
burner
That's what it's
account,
called.
man.
Tyron
So
Poole.
I'm looking like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Because this type of shit he messing up on, bro. Like, it's like, come on, man. This ain't even NBA mistakes. This shit is like middle school mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. At the end of the day, this team, you could tell this team is in win now mode with the players that they got, with the players that they're picking up. At the end of the day, when you're in win now mode, and you're and listen, it's okay to say that if you know you're not built, because we gave up our future to get PG. We gave up our whole future.
Right.
So we have to be in win now. When you're in win now mode, a coach like Ty Lue, who doesn't make adjustments till late, that's not working in our favor. That's working against us, because now you can't guarantee to get out of these rounds, and you know Ty Lue's not gonna make those adjustments until late.
Right.
So
Right. Man, BJ, what do you think is being said after these games? What do you think is being said in that locker room?
It was real quiet in the locker room, man. Everybody looking at Kawhi looking at Paul George looking at
See,
Ty
that's
Lue.
that
Like, it was
trolling.
real quiet
That's
up in
that
there.
trolling shit,
Nah,
man.
that ain't what he.
That's that
Nah,
trolling
that's.
shit right there,
I'm gonna
man.
tell
no,
you. I'm gonna
I
tell
know
you.
exactly what they
I,
saying because I'm
I
watching
know
clippers on Twitter. I
Kawhi
know.
going home. Kawhi going home. He cool at the games, but he going home talking shit. He
Yeah.
definitely talking shit to his uncle. He talking shit to his he talking shit.
Right.
PG trying to figure shit out on the fly. You know his anxiety and shit. He trying to figure shit out on the fly. Rocco. I mean, that was an interesting one right there.
Man,
Because
bro.
I'll be looking at Rocco like on pictures on the Clipper and he looked like he cool, but I don't know if he messed with
Hey,
one of Ty Lue's side. I don't know what the fuck going on with him, but
BJ,
it has
BJ,
to involve a woman, bro.
that man, the human being. You know he don't like that shit. You know Rocco don't like that shit, man.
Bro,
Hey,
I'm not
listen.
saying
Maybe
he
he don't
like
get
it, bro. I'm
maybe
just
he don't
saying
get
he
along.
accepted it. He accepted it, bro. Like, come on, like
Maybe
how many DMPs is this cat
What
got?
can, what can he do? What can he do?
He can't do nothing, but that's why I said he's like, okay, well, it is what it is. Cause he's still encouraging his team. He's still clapping, bro. I'm like, damn, you still stand up clapping for your team, and yeah, nigga, you should be playing. You should be out there playing. Like you getting DMPs, bro. Like I'm surprised not one of them Clipper fans at that damn arena yelled that shit out. Put Rocco in. I'm gonna come with a big ass sign and take that to the game, bro. Like fuck, man. People are just too damn cool around this nigga, man. He too damn. I'm like, you can't be watching this shit on a day-to-day basis and see nothing's wrong, bro.
so what about Kawhi? So y'all just
What
think that
about him?
Kawhi
What
too
about
broken on the
him? What
bench
about him? What
he
about
ain't
him?
telling and
What about
is
him?
he can I ask the question? Well, I know y'all emotional. I know the season ain't going
Man,
like y'all
stop this.
planned.
Hey, man, you gotta
Yeah.
put
Let me
the
just
mic
ask the
on mute.
question
You
though.
a troll,
Don't
bro.
be mad. Don't be mad, man. Don't be mad at me. Hey, at the end of the day, I know y'all ain't mad at me, so I'm gonna ask this. So Kawhi sees this, right? Obviously, y'all saying Rocco needs to play more and he could be productive, and he's a guy that can space the floor, be a defender, play the five. Why doesn't the best player on the team tell the coach, "Hey, man, we need that guy sitting on the bench to play more minutes"? Like, well, why that not happen?
That's why I say, go ahead. We're gonna talk. Go ahead.
Hey, man. Yeah, he keeps bringing up why Kawhi isn't saying
Yeah.
certain stuff. First of all, we don't know what
Why
Kawhi
not?
is saying behind closed doors because we don't know. Listen. He could be FaceTiming Tay Lue talking about what they want to do. They all
Oh,
talk about
really?
what their plan is. They don't just sign players without having a plan and how
So
they're
it
gonna
didn't
use
come
them.
up. That's my
They don't.
point. So it didn't come up. Kawhi don't
Hold
think
on.
he's that guy
Can I
that's gonna
finish,
make a
bro?
difference, and he's sitting his ass on the bench.
Hey,
Then that's
can
what it
you
should be.
can you stop with your
Hmm?
choppers for a second?
Hmm?
All right,
I know
listen.
you- Go ahead. What's up,
What
man?
I was saying was, again, what they're talking about behind closed doors, cool. They need to figure that out. I'm only bringing up what we can all only assess from what we're seeing on the court and what Ty Lue and his coaching mistakes. We don't know what their plan is. They've been having Rocco out all season long. And again, is this for some type of scheme in which they're going to use him in this secret death lineup in the playoffs, or is he just not
No
healthy and they
way.
haven't brought it up? Hold on, is he not healthy and they're not bringing that up in the Clipper news, or did Rocco smash Ty Lue's girl? I don't know. All I'm saying is this: we got to figure this out. We got 2019 games left, and at the end of the day, in order to win a championship, you damn near have to have everything lined up almost perfect. You got to have chemistry. You got to have your rotations down. You got to have elite players, stars, and then you have to have elite coaching. You need
Man,
to have all that.
y'all keep saying that Rocco smashed his girl. You know, Rocco just had a baby by that IG model.
Hey man, I don't know too much about him and IG models, bro. I don't know about that, but all I know is
Yeah,
that
man. So I know Ty Lue. I know
He-
Ty Lue wasn't messing with her. So
all I
I
know
think
is that,
Rocco.
listen, when I get this Clippers interim head coaching job, y'all gonna see me on the fucking sideline, and the first thing I'm gonna do with Paul George is I'm gonna have a one-on-one meeting with him, and me and him are gonna talk about the mental side of basketball. I want him to
You know
get
what? You
trained.
know what? You know what? I say this with Kawhi. I don't think Kawhi. You know what? Kawhi probably put his input in, like stuff he see out there. But I don't see Kawhi saying, "Oh, you need to play this player." So you got to understand, Kawhi come from the Spurs, so it's the Spurs way. It's Coach Pop, way. So I don't see Kawhi doing that, saying, "All right, play Rocco."
No,
I
he
don't see
could
him
be
doing that.
saying that though.
But
Kawhi's smart. He sees the game too.
That's the same system he got away from too. I think he respects Popovich as a coach, but I think Kawhi does like to do things his way.
But see, what I'm saying is, I don't see him doing that though. Saying you need to play this player, you need to put him in. I don't see
But
him
that's
doing.
not. Hold on, that's not Kawhi's job. His job is to play basketball, bro.
No, I'm just saying that because that's what Young Africa
We
was
asking
saying.
this dude to
Why
fucking coach
don't
and
he?
play basketball.
I would, bro. I think
Stupidity right there. Stupidity.
I
It
would,
ain't his
I
job
would,
to get the best out of his team, nigga. It ain't his job to understand
That's
the
what
game
I said.
bro. Hey,
Hold on,
Kobe
hold
George,
on.
on the
What do you
court
mean
Kobe George.
and telling
stupidity?
his coach
Hold on. You're
what would
talking
be the
about
best path for
stupidity.
him to win, nigga. That ain't his job.
Hold
That
on.
ain't his
No.
job. Stop the
Kawhi,
cap, nigga. Stop the cap.
don't listen. When you're talking about the game
Stop
of
the cap.
basketball, since you want to be a basketball guru, everybody has a role to play.
Nah, you
Ty
the one
Lue
who
is
acting
getting
like you're the
paid.
Clippers head coach. Stop it, bro. You the one acting like you're the Clippers head coach. Stop it.
No. Ty Lue, first of all, the Clippers, they apparently they don't have a head coach.
We don't got no coach, man.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
ain't
So
got no
anybody
coach.
can hold on. Anybody
Yeah.
that spot is vacant right now. So anybody can apply for the position, my nigga.
Don't got no
Yeah.
coach, man.
Yeah, Africa, you can be the coach. Hell, you can coach from Africa if you wanted to. That's how bad our damn coach is.
No,
So this what
hey,
Young
hey,
Africa gonna
BJ,
do.
what you
He
telling
gonna
me,
he gonna
BJ?
he gonna start coaching the first game. Paul George gonna piss him off.
Yeah.
And he gonna quit. Young Africa gonna quit on PG. That's what he gonna
Nah,
do.
I'm going to trade Paul George. That's what I would have done, and y'all would have maybe been in a better position. But let me tell y'all this, right? When you tell me that Ty Lue, a championship coach, is this bad at coaching the game of basketball, what y'all telling me really is that LeBron James is so great for coming back from 3-1 that he must be the
This
all-time
is why
great
you gotta
leader
kick him,
in the
BJ.
NBA because
See,
he
this
has
is
Ty
why
Lue
you have to
as
kick
that coach.
trolls because they
Right, huh?
always bring up a
Nah, that's
LeBron
what,
narrative, bro.
it's the same energy. That's all. That's the logic that y'all using. If he a bad coach, that means his bad coaching was carried by LeBron James' greatness. That's what that means. That's what that means. That's all.
No.
See what I'm
Because
saying?
that same coach was carried by Kawhi Leonard in 2021 before he got hurt.
Exactly.
Don't go there.
Kawhi's
Don't go
not
with
trying
that
to
dumbass logic that you
Hey,
want to
y'all
put.
didn't
You want to
win,
put
bro. What are
LeBron
you
James.
talking
Hey, hold on. Why does this nigga always go back to LeBron James?
I
Y'all
told
notice
you
that?
he's a troll,
He
BJ.
always
You
goes
don't
back to
listen.
LeBron
No.
James,
Hey, but
man.
BJ,
Crazy.
cut me short.
Motherfuckers back to
BJ,
LeBron all
cut
the
me
time,
short.
bro.
BJ, cut me
Trolling, man.
Man, sit your
BJ,
ass in
cut
the
me
corner,
short.
man.
This how you get young Africa, though. This how you get young Africa. You still, you can talk about with LeBron James,
Y'all
help
still on the
Tyronn Lue,
500.
but remember who helped LeBron James first? Pat Riley, Dwayne Wade. That's
Ooh,
who
yeah.
helped out
Talk about
LeBron
it.
James. So
Talk
I
about.
mean, it go both ways. My nigga LeBron didn't win shit until he got over
Hold on.
there.
Talk about how
He didn't win
LeBron.
shit
Hold
till
on.
he got
Talk
over
about.
there. So I don't. You
Hold on.
want?
Talk about.
Guess
Hold
what,
on.
young
Young
Africa?
Africa.
Hold
Talk
on.
about how LeBron James couldn't defeat a 1-3-1 zone against the Dallas Mavericks, average 16 points.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on, man. You can't. Hold
One
on.
thing
You
was
can't.
all
And
right. Okay.
listen.
Mm.
The nigga was
Deflection.
carried by Dwayne Wade.
We was talking
No,
about
you brought
Ty
up
Lue.
LeBron, so
You
that's
know
what he
what?
goes.
Hey,
Let
Look at
to
him. Look at him.
LeBron.
Look
How
at him
about that?
emotional. Look at him emotional.
You know
Herm.
what,
Look at him
Young
emotional.
Africa? You know what?
Look at him
Hey,
emotional.
Young Africa, I can't even knock it, man. You
Hmm?
know what? The Lakers, they looking good. They doing.
Mhm.
Hey, wait. They
Hey,
doing.
Realist,
They
it sound
doing.
like you get a new barber, bro. It sound
No,
like you
no.
get a new barber,
They
bro.
wait a minute. They doing good. They
Mhm.
doing what we should be doing, right?
3-game winning streak. You're right.
Y'all winning, we losing. Go ahead and talk your shit. I can't
Nah,
even
Hey
be
the
mad
realist.
at
man,
This is
you.
what I'm
we
saying.
up.
The realist.
We up.
But
All I'm
yeah,
saying is
hear the
my
sad
point.
part though.
My real
See,
point is either
because you know
Ty
what,
Lue is
Kobe
their coach
Jordan,
and
you know
y'all
what,
saying because he
Kobe
won a
Jordan, you know
championship,
what,
he
you
a
know why
better
I say
coach,
that, Kobe
or
Jordan.
y'all
Hey,
just
Kobe
straight
Jordan.
capping, making
Hey,
excuses
Young
for your
Africa,
squad.
Young
That's what it
Hold
is.
Africa.
on.
You know what?
Go ahead,
You know
Realist.
why I say that, Young Africa? We can't even say y'all under 500 because y'all doing what y'all got to do to get over 500. You see what I'm saying?
No,
So
no, but look though. But look though,
we can't even say well y'all still under 500 because
but we gotta be 100. I'm gonna tell y'all what the Clippers. That's why you gotta get on. That's why Lawrence Frank need to get fired and Tyronn Lue. The Clippers had the very first opportunity, really, to get Jared Vanderbilt, and they
yeah,
dropped the ball.
yes,
And
they
they
did.
dropped the ball
They did.
because really they was in talks for a long time with Utah, and they were
Mhm.
supposed to get Jared Vanderbilt. They just didn't pull the trigger
Right.
because of their loyalty towards certain players. I would have got rid of Marcus. I would have got
I
rid of
would have got
whoever I
that, and
need to
that's
get rid of.
hey Herm. That's why I told Showtime I would have got rid of Marcus for him, man.
Hey, Herm. Hey, Herm. I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna say this. I think that the biggest mistake is you're right. We were because we were supposed to get Mike Conley last year. We could have got him and Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Only thing is that every team that we wanted that we were in trade talks with wanted Terrence Mann, and we didn't want to give him up. Here's
I
what I'm
would have
saying.
gave
Hold
him
on.
up. You ain't using
This
the
what I'm
right
saying.
nowhere.
Hold on. I regress and I'm gonna renege. In the beginning I said we should have kept him. Now I actually regret it, and I feel that we should have traded him.
And
Yeah,
Herm, you know what?
cause look,
And Herm, you know what? You came out and said we should go after them, and everybody was saying no, we should. We don't need Conley.
No. Hold on. No, hey, bro. I said back in December we needed to get Mike Conley, but I didn't think that the Jazz were going to give up Vanderbilt. I thought they were going to keep him,
nah,
bro.
they was
Well,
gonna
no,
get
he
rid
was
of
gonna be in that
Vanderbilt.
package. He was
They
gonna be
was
in the
gonna get rid
I
of
package,
didn't know that.
Vanderbilt.
I thought
right?
we
He
were
was
going to
gonna be in
do.
that package.
I thought we were only going to do a Mike Conley up for Luke Kennard straight up. That was the trade scenario. They didn't mention Vanderbilt.
Now,
No,
cause you can ask BJ.
no,
BJ,
he was gonna be in that package. He was
Hey,
gonna be in the package.
BJ, am I lying about that Clippers was in talks with Utah for a while and they were
Yeah,
supposed to get Vanderbilt?
No. We were in
they
talks,
was
but here's the
definitely in
thing,
talks.
Herm.
Yeah.
We were in talks for Mike Conley. I didn't hear Vanderbilt name not one time, bro.
No, it was Conley and Vanderbilt, bro. They was
Right?
trying
Yeah,
to
it
It
get
was
was
gonna
on
be.
both
Yeah,
Marcus,
they
of
bro.
was
it was
gonna be
both
in that
of Kobe,
package.
Vanderbilt was
bro.
definitely in that deal,
Right?
bro.
They was gonna be in that package.
He
So
was gonna
hold
be in
on.
that
Hold
package.
on. What did the Jazz want? What was their trade request?
I think who they
We,
want? They
I know we.
wanted. I
Because
think
they
it was
know they wanted picks, bro.
they
We didn't have the first round picks, man.
they wanted a couple of our guys too. I know it wasn't just. I know
We
they
didn't
wanted
have no
picks, but I
first
know a
round
couple of
picks, bro.
guys because we have
They
what did
wanted
they want
Terrence
Morris
Mann for
and
sure.
Terrence Mann. I
They
know they
wanted
want Terrence
Terrence
Mann,
Mann. They wanted Luke Kennard. But here's the
and I
thing.
think they wanted Morris too.
They
Right?
also wanted a
They was
first
gonna have
round
to
pick,
take
bro.
more.
They wanted Morris too.
But hold on. We didn't have a first round pick. That's what they wanted. And they got that from the Lakers, bro.
Oh yeah, they do want those picks.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It didn't make sense for them to do the deal because we didn't have the picks, bro. I remember why the deal didn't go through. I'm like, why didn't the deal go through?
Now they
If we
wanted.
were
I'm gonna tell you, BJ. This what they wanted: Terrence Mann, Norman Powell, and of course, y'all was gonna throw in Marcus Morris. That would have got y'all Jared Vanderbilt and Mike Conley. Because at the
Nah, that's
time,
not true, bro. They
no,
wanted
no,
that
no.
from the
I'm not. I'm
trade.
just telling you. At the time, they was considering it because Norman Powell. At the time when they were discussing, they were discussing it before December. It was because Norman Powell wasn't playing that great at the time, so the Clippers were considering it. But they just were hesitant. They ain't jump on.
Hey,
I'm not
man,
gonna lie. What I saw Jared Vanderbilt did, I think that impact is better than what Norman Powell would have done. And,
but here's what I'm
and
saying. I think
end of the day, I would have made that move.
Vanderbilt would be perfect with the Clippers, bro. Perfect.
I think Norman Powell's starting to
Mm.
lose a little bit of his identity with the team too. I don't know. I just hope I'm wrong, but I just look at Norm and I kind of start seeing his body language. It's not like how it was like a couple months ago. You know what I'm
because
saying? I think,
because of the rotations, bro. It's Ty Lue. It's not him. It's the
yeah,
rotations,
man,
bro.
this motherfucker Ty Lue,
When
bro.
you
He's
listen, when Ty, because you got to remember, back in January, Norman Powell was cooking for the most part of January, bro, and even the end of December. Here's what happens though: when you take him out, and now you got Eric Gordon to play minutes, you're putting Terrence Mann, and then you add Westbrook. He's not getting those same touches, bro. And I told y'all this when we got Westbrook, it was gonna take touches away from him and
but
teammate.
we needed Westbrook though.
But
We
we're
needed
not even
Westbrook.
using them in the last game, in the last minutes of the game.
No, we used them for the last game. We didn't use it for this game. But the one thing Ty Lue did say, and I think I got the quote right here. If I can pull it up, he did say something at the press. He did say something right here. So they're trying to find out the next 5-6 games. They're going to try a couple of different things. Westbrook closed the game last time, but he didn't close it this time.
You
So
know, but this,
obviously that's obviously that I feel like Westbrook, when it comes to games like the Nuggets, and we need some, high power offense, I think obviously Westbrook needs to close.
okay, but here's the thing,
That's what he
BJ.
said.
But BJ, this nigga is trying to figure out rotations with 20 games left, while all of these teams are fighting for playoff spot, and we're losing games with him trying to figure this shit out. We're losing
Bro,
games.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. I'm not telling you it's right
I
or wrong.
know. I'm
Hey,
just saying
Kobe
that
Jordan.
it's
Kobe
wrong.
Jordan. Why you think I was so hard on Tyronn Lue and the Clippers? Because I understood that Tyronn Lue, if he didn't establish this shit during the offseason, during training camp, and didn't get guys to understand that, hey, some of you guys, I don't give a damn who you is, you not playing good because of the talent that we have, you will be on that bench. I'm gonna play who's playing the best at all times. I don't care you Kawhi. I
Kobe
don't care you
Jordan.
Paul George.
Kobe Jordan, he's right. He's
But
right.
no, hold
Herman's absolutely right, bro. Why do you think I've been so hard on Ty Lue all this year?
No. Listen, I agree. Hold on. I agree with you, BJ and Herm. Here's what I'm saying: that these decisions that you're making right now, you should have made these decisions long. Like, in my opinion, I think here's what I'm saying. Because after this season, I'm literally reconstructing this team full of young guys around Kawhi. That's how I'm building this team if I'm running it. But at the end of the day, what I saw last year and even the year before, Reggie Jackson and Marcus Morris, to me, I never liked those guys. And they're given a lot of minutes. They waited half the season to trade Reggie, and then they're gonna keep Marcus in that starting lineup, bro. It's not gonna work. And here's what I'm saying. I told y'all this in the first five games of the season, bro. Them two cannot play on this team. And they don't listen. So
Yeah, bro. So you guys. So let me just show a hands before I end the live. So who in here is giving up on the Clippers this year?
Man, the Clippers not making the NBA Finals though. With this shit Ty Lue doing, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna just say this. I know too much about the game, bro. I see too much. You need a lot in order to win a championship. And this team, they don't have the check boxes that I need in order to win. So I can't just say that because it's my team. I'm gonna rock with them, but I don't believe that Ty Lue is gonna get this figured out because there's too many players to play, and he don't even know when to play them. That's the issue. How do you forget to play Terrence Mann?
Crazy,
So
man.
when
We
he
heard
saw
all that before.
like
We heard it, man. It's Ty Lue. We've been hearing the whole season, bro. So this I'm gonna leave it at
they
this.
not
But this
gonna
is
win,
my
bro.
question for y'all, right? Kobe Jordan, we heard it, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. That's how you feel. That's all good. But we heard it, right? You're putting it on the coach, the rotations, the team ain't playing the right way, all these things, right? But at the end of the day, you had Doc Rivers, championship coach. You have Ty Lue now, championship coach. At a certain point in time, when we talk about this lineup and rotations and roles on a team, when you tell me you have Kawhi Leonard, an all-time great player, right? And you have a team that's been together, your two best players have been together for 4 years straight. They should be good enough to get games done in the regular season and be contenders. Now, it doesn't mean they're going to win a title, but at the end of the day, brothers like Herm, I'm disappointing you, my brother, because you out here not going to cook Kawhi or the Clippers, and you're not going to hold him to you're not going to hold him to championship. No, hold up, my brother. I'm about to say
I ain't
something.
gonna let
Yeah,
you ain't
exactly,
gonna
nigga,
put
because you're
dirt
not
on my
about to
name.
expose shit.
You
No,
ain't finna
you
put
ain't going
dirt
to
on
hold
my
him to
name, you
superstar standards. You ain't going to hold him to superstar standards. I ain't never
bullshit
heard
bitch
of a
ass that never
superstar
hold LeBron
getting
James
bailed out
accountable.
because
You
his
got
coach
some nerve to
didn't
say
run the
something to
right
me. Your
rotations, bro.
trick ass need to shut up with that
That's
dumb
cap.
shit. You
Keep
need
the
to shut
same
up with
energy,
that
nigga.
dumb shit. You
Keep the
never
same energy.
hold LeBron
Exactly.
accountable. You
What
just
we
Exactly.
be
have, what we
coming in
have
there and
here,
get
what
on
we
us.
have,
I'm talking about you
hold
and
on, hold
your
on,
logic, nigga.
hold on,
I
hold on,
ain't
hold
never
on.
brought up rotations and shit about LeBron James, nigga. So shut up and keep the
Hold
same energy with
hold
your
on,
own
hold on, hold
logic,
on, hold
Hearn.
on.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
we
You
have,
a
With your
what we
own
capping
have,
logic,
ass
my brother.
nigga, Africa.
what we have here, what we have here right now is a nigga named Young Africa who's advocating for the nigga on his screen as an avatar. Everything falls back to LeBron James.
No.
Everything goes back to LeBron
BJ,
James. Hold on, Kobe Joe. I'm finishing cooking.
okay.
Everything goes back to LeBron James with this nigga. Young Africa.
It's a troll, bro.
When have you given any blame to LeBron James on this stream since you've been here?
Blame.
When have
I
you
gave him
ever
blame
said a
early in
loss
the
was
season.
on LeBron? When a loss was on LeBron James?
Most definitely. I said it early in the season when he was taking bad shots in the clutch when he wasn't getting it done.
Shut
Yeah.
up. That's a lie, bro.
Yeah.
Well, what about
That ain't a
recently?
lie.
Come on. What about
Hey,
recently?
you can call it what you want, bro. This shit on tape. You can go back and check for
Okay, that's
yourself,
cool.
nigga. At the end of the
Yeah, I
day.
gotta see
Nah,
this.
but I
I
gotta
ain't heard that shit.
respond. I gotta
Yeah.
respond to Africa though. When Africa, you can't criticize me, and I'm the guy that predicted the shit that's going on right now with the Clippers.
No.
I
It ain't
predicted
about
it
that.
before the season
Just because
started.
you're right doesn't mean See, you
Nah,
slick.
I
You was slick
predicted
talking
this
nigga, bro.
whole ordeal
You was
before
slick
the
talking
season
nigga. It
started,
ain't about you predicting.
and it's happening the way I
No,
called it. It's
it ain't about your
happening the way I
prediction, bro.
called it.
It ain't about your prediction. It's about you holding a guy who you call a superstar, one of the best players in the league, to the same standard you hold other superstars in the NBA, bro. That's all, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Young
It ain't about
Africa,
your prediction.
Young Africa,
You know what I
Young
mean. You
Africa.
know exactly what I mean. Go ahead, bro.
Young Africa. If I sat up there and predicted the Clippers' problems before the fucking season started, what was gonna happen, and I basically based it on what I knew I was seeing from this damn coach because I understand that Tyronn Lue is not that great of a coach anyway, and I called it. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna get on me and I'm exactly right about my
No.
fucking
That's
prediction?
cap. First
How
off,
the
So
in your
fuck
Herm,
you
own
gonna
words,
get
you
on
said you're gonna.
me about a
First off, in
prediction
your
that I'm
own
right
words,
about?
nigga. Nah, in your own words, you said you're gonna hold a team accountable when it comes to February, March, because you're gonna give them time. First off, right now you're gonna moonwalk and say, "Hey, I called it, so I don't need to hold him accountable because I was right from
you
the
an
get go."
idiot. This
The
nigga
point
said
is
moonwalking.
that these guys on the team have a talented roster, and you're telling me because they got so much talent that Ty Lue is finding it hard to find the right pieces around him. He hasn't done a great job. At the end of the day, if you got a superstar top 5 player in the NBA, I ain't never heard of no too much talent rotational problem issues to not hold a guy accountable at the end of the day. And I'm
But
not talking
Young
about
Africa,
today. I'm talking
Young
about
Africa,
when it gets done. And if it don't get done, you got to
Young
hold him
Africa,
accountable to the same standard you hold everybody else, bro. That's all. Keep the
Young
same
Africa,
energy, YouTube streets. Keep the
Young
same
Africa,
energy, man.
Young Africa. I'm gonna be honest about this, and Herm did call this before the season started. Like
Bro, a lot
everybody,
of people called it, bro.
not
I'm
not
sorry.
not no
He
no
not
no
the
no no
only
no
person, bro.
no. I'm saying, well, I didn't hear as these Clipper streams. What I heard was
Yeah, I know a lot of
basically
Clipper fans.
a lot of Clipper fans was talking about the depth as a positive thing,
No,
but
listen, go ahead.
but there wasn't too many people who were saying like the Clippers, like Ty Lue wasn't gonna be able to manage this. Because just remember, Ty Lue just came off a great season last year. You
Bro,
guys
I
here,
don't
you guys,
consider that a
you
great
get,
see,
but
this is the thing,
with the
bro.
no, well, hear me out, Kobe Jordan. I'm saying it's a reason why a lot of there's a lot of people rating Ty Lue so high because of what last year what he worked with. He said when they get their talent back, they're going to be better. That's what the talk was. That's why the Clippers were favorites this year.
Okay,
But
I
that's
understand
why they
that.
were favorites. So now, but I remember Herm being one of the people on this, like everybody, all the Clipper people were talking about it's gonna be so great. Herm was like saying, "Oh yeah, this is it's a little bit concerned. Like is Ty Lue gonna be able to match all this talent?" A
Yeah,
lot
but
of
here's
people
the
were not
thing,
saying
though.
that, bro.
But okay, BJ, I get what you're saying. That's cool. Herm said it. I heard a few other people say it too. But that's not just the sole issue. Because again, if that was the biggest issue, Herm, if I'm not mistaken, they were your pick to go to the finals, right?
Yeah, but see, this is where I thought
So
that
how
the
you pick a
Clippers.
team and you
No,
don't
no,
even
no.
believe in the coach?
This what I'm gonna tell you.
Exactly.
This what I'm gonna tell you, Kobe Jordan. I thought around this time, I thought Ty Lue would have figured it out because a lot of cats were thinking, man, we go be a top seed. I was like, no, the Clippers gonna end up being like a 4th or 5th seed. But
Whoa.
I felt like Ty Lue around this time was gonna be able to figure out to understand what type of rotation you need to start throwing out there. But I was wrong about that part because here Tyronn Lue is not that. I realized it throughout this whole season that Tyronn Lue is really
And
not
see,
that great
and
of a
here's my
coach.
point.
He's
Here's my
really not
point.
that great of a coach, to
And
be
see,
honest.
and to
Now,
Herm,
we
here's
just
my
gotta
point,
be
right?
honest.
Here's my
bro.
point.
That's why I'm Kobe Jordan. That's
But let me. Can I
that is
finish?
the
Can I finish?
mysterious.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you. That's the mysterious part I don't understand,
It
bro.
ain't mysterious,
I
bro.
thought
It's
this thing.
simple. It's very
Yeah,
simple. It's not
yeah.
mysterious.
No. It's not even. I'm saying, bro. With Ty Lue, I thought he would have figured this shit out. I did
Okay,
not
but
think for a million years we would be in this position, bro. Not with this. Not this late in the season, bro. Go
But
ahead.
here's my point to all of what y'all saying. When you really watch these Clipper games, even all of the playoffs last year, when I watched or 2021, even in the playoffs, me and Show was already talking. These adjustments he was making were too late. And again, Terrence Mann should have got minutes way before he did. This was back 2 years ago, bro. So again, we knew this. Here was my concern. My concern was it was been health number one because I had to see everybody healthy first. So you can't really make a conclusion until you see Kawhi and everybody healthy. But now that we're healthy, Ty Lue, he's an overthinker. He doesn't know how to manage things in
I
pressure
agree with
moments
that.
like
I
he
agree with
should.
that. I
So
agree
here's
with
what I'm
that.
saying. What I'm thinking is the more talent is going to be beneficial in case dudes get hurt because he's going to have to be able to play some of these guys. But when you got too many guys and you don't know when to play them, that to me is bothersome because Ty Lue, you got to know basketball. That's all basketball stuff, bro. That's just basketball knowledge. Like you played the game. It's not like you just a coach. So that's why I'm like, bro, that's why my conspiracy is he's throwing the season on purpose. That's why I keep saying that.
Okay, that makes a good point. Now,
Because hold
but
on,
here's
because again, we can't, bro.
yeah,
Ty Lue
yeah.
has played the
Hold
game.
on.
Come
This is
on, man. Come
but
on.
they got okay. This is why I say something though. You have assistant coaches for a reason. So, do y'all think these assistant coaches are actually seeing this and actually talking to Ty Lue? Remember,
No, they're yes men. Hold on, they're yes men. You know how I know they're yes men? Because again, these are all his buddies, bro. Look at the LA Clippers, the little
I'm gonna
the
tell
little
y'all what hurt
coaching
y'all.
staff.
yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
tell
they
y'all.
got a little show on. It's called LA Live or whatever, and they go through like all of the games. I can't. It's on YouTube. You can look it up.
I know what you're
But
talking about. Yeah, I know
yeah,
what you're
so
talking
if you watch the storylines and
about.
you
Yeah,
listen, because that's the behind the scenes shit. Larry Drew, his mentor, Brian, what's his name? Brian Shaw. They're like friends. They play together? They're like friends.
Now, but I'm gonna
yeah. They
tell
play
you
with the
what. I'm gonna
Lakers.
tell you
Yeah,
right there.
All
I'm gonna
these
tell
dudes
you.
is yes men, bro. They don't care. They're
Hey,
not
but
gonna speak
Kobe
up.
Jordan, I'm gonna tell you a loss in y'all coaching staff that came back to bite y'all ass
Chauncey
though.
Billups.
Chauncey Billups, man.
We know, but see, I already knew that Chauncey Billups was a great mentor for PG. I knew that even last year when I was watching him mentor him. But here's my point, Hearn. That's no excuse. Paul George is a veteran in this league. It's not like he's in year 3. Bro, you've been a veteran,
I mean,
multiple
Paul George
all-star.
shit water right now.
This nigga is mental though. So I'm gonna finish with this, bro. The Clippers, to me, they don't have the mental makeup of a championship team. They got the talent, everything looks great on paper. Ty Lue is overthinker. He don't know how to manage this team. And in my opinion, it's just not gonna work when you have guys that you don't know who to play, when to play. That's all IQ and timing. Our team is a retarded special education type basketball team. So yeah.
Y'all better get Ime who stroke you. Y'all better get him.
Wait, what you say?
Ime who stroke you. That's who y'all better get, man.
Man, it's
That's
a
who
damn
y'all better
shame,
get,
bro.
man.
You
I
a
read
fool,
it. Hey, I know he gonna be messing with all the women, but shit, I know he could coach his ass off.
It's
Man, I
worth the
get that
championship.
motherfucker in a second.
Bro,
I get that motherfucker in the instant.
it's a sad ass truth, bro.
Young Africa, look. Don't get it twisted now. This whole offseason, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, I will literally destroy them motherfuckers each and every damn day. But when my prediction is right, when I called it, when I say that a coach and Tyronn Lue can't handle making these hot decisions, making these tough decisions that he was gonna have to make, man, I already knew what it was. I just was hoping that Tyronn Lue would have figured it out by now. That's
Hey,
why I gave it. That's why I gave it to the All-Star break because I thought he would have figured it out.
Okay,
But
that's fair. That's fair,
but
Herm.
I,
That's all I wanted, Herm. That's all, bro. That's all.
but look, Tyronn Lue. It's a worse coach than what I thought, man. I really
right.
he threw me the fuck off. I ain't gonna lie.
But
He threw
Herm,
me off.
what showed you that he was a great coach? Are you talking about 2016 coming back from 3
No,
rings?
no,
Bro, he's
no,
talking
no.
about last year, bro. Kobe Jordan. You gotta be honest. For
Bro,
you to have that, hold on. For you to have the season he had without his 2 best players, you didn't think not one time, okay, it's a
nope,
pretty damn good coach.
nope, I didn't.
Shit. I know
You know
everybody else
why?
did.
Hold on. You know why? Because you know why I know he wasn't a good coach? Because when we won 42 games last year, and I watched every single one of those games, you know how many comebacks we had to have? And that wasn't coaching. That was them just getting lucky. And guess what? We played a lot of young guys who were just hungry to play, bro. Ty Lue was fucking up in those games. They called us the comeback Clippers last year. We was coming back from 20. Bro, when you're losing by 25, coming back it's not impressive because you're down 25 every game to come back. That's not good.
That
Hey,
makes sense.
Kobe Jordan, you want to know what Tyronn Lue is known for, though? Making adjustments too late. Like, think about it, 2021. When y'all was down 2-0 in almost every series. He make adjustments late. So I think, to me, that's why y'all was one of those teams that were coming back for 20+ points a lot, because he makes his adjustments late than a motherfucker. He don't sit up there and make adjustments when he sees something wrong right there and there.
Let me say this, but Herm, you're right. So here's my point. Why does BJ keep saying he was a great coach last year when it was really the players? Ty Lue just had the players he had. It was
he did a hell of a job last year.
Kobe Jordan.
He did a hell of a job.
If you ain't got your two best players and you win 40 games, what the hell you think gonna happen when you have your two best players back on the court, bro? Like,
okay,
you can't tell me that the way they was playing last year, bro, that you didn't think not one time, damn, Ty Lue could coach his ass off. You didn't think that one time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, BJ.
I know you did. Everybody did.
Let me be honest with you. I didn't think about that not one time. Not once. Because again, when you're telling me he's a great coach, right? You act like they won 42 games. And guess what? Paul George played 37 of those games. So yeah, when you have a star in Paul George and a whole bunch of good role players around him, that's a 30 to 40 game 40 team or a 40 win team.
Bro, I ain't never seen
You're talking about a guy in Paul George who's an all-star. He should win. Himself, he should win 35 games himself.
Bro, he didn't win, but that's the thing, Kobe Jordan. He didn't win all them games. So you probably won about 20 something of the 35 games, Paul George. So how did you win the other 15, 20 games?
You know how we won? Is because teams, they didn't know who Amir Coffey was. They didn't know who some of these role players were. And guess what? We just got hot. Luke Kennard, before people knew who Luke Kennard was, but he wasn't really being used the year before. So we really gave him his Kodak moment. So a lot of these guys, Terrence Mann, Luke Kennard, Amir Coffey, they got their Kodak moment last year. And Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris, they played pretty well. I'm gonna give it to him. But
damn, this is the first time I've ever heard this.
Huh?
So the coach had
Hold on. Let me get some understanding, because this some interesting shit. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast.
Bro, hold on. You acting like he was coach of the year, bro.
Bro. I'm just asking the question, bro. I'm saying, he was a coach of the year candidate, bro. Don't act like he wasn't no coach of the year candidate. They was talking about the shit all the sports show. So he wasn't coach of the year candidate last year.
When you're an 8th seed, bro, I get it. They didn't have their two best players, but again, bro, we weren't even 8th seed. We lost. Listen, bro, I don't put too much emphasis on last year. We had a lot of comebacks. I give you that. Ty Lue, I'm sure he has some part in that, but that doesn't mean he's a great coach. A great coach they know when to make adjustments. Greg Popovich is a great coach.
Okay. Well, that's cream of the crop. That's fine. But how about this?
Hold on. Ime Udoka is a great coach, because you know what? He didn't wait late. He you know what he did? When he saw Boston, or when he saw the Nets, he smoked them 4-0. That's a great coach. He didn't wait late to make adjustments. He said, we're going to double team this nigga KD, and we're going to fuck him up from the first minute of the game.
So great coaches just always win. They don't lose, right? Great coaches just get dubs every year. Like, what are we doing?
No. Here's what great coaches do. They hold on. Greg Popovich has made bad decisions, like not putting Tim Duncan in and letting Chris Bosh get that rebound. That's a bad coaching mistake. He's not a bad coach because you a whole bunch of instances like that, right? Lou shows you multiple instances like that. There's a difference, bro.
Yeah, your mic, Kobe Jordan.
Yeah, there's too much saliva on the microphone right there.
Hold on, can you hear me?
You're talking too much.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying that a coach like Greg Popovich makes mistakes. We saw that happen. You know, him not putting in Tim Duncan and letting Chris Bosh get that rebound, and then seeing Ray Allen.
No,
That was a
I
bad
just find
coaching
it
mistake.
surprising that we can really sit here and analyze the Clippers coaches and we're gonna call Doc Rivers and Ty Lue championship coaches, and we're at the same time gonna call them bad coaches. That's kind of crazy to me. That's just me though.
I
That's
don't
just
know
me.
who gave
no, you're
them that.
that's
I don't know.
underrated, bro. Just
I don't
because
know
a coach wins a championship doesn't mean he's a great coach.
That's what and
No,
that was my next
it means
point. I
he's
don't.
not a trash coach too. That's what it means. But
He's
go ahead.
not a
What
trash
are you
coach,
saying,
but
BJ?
he's an overrated coach. But let me ask this
Okay.
question to y'all. Let me ask y'all this question. Kobe Jordan, let me ask you this for me and you, and this gonna probably be the last thing. Would it be fair to say that the Clippers, when their backs against the wall, that's when they actually play their best?
I mean, that's a double-edged sword. I think I don't know how to answer that. Yes, but here's the thing: how do you get their backs against the wall? Like, what do you need to do in order? Like, I'm confused because they have two of the best players in the world, and one is top 5 when he's healthy. So teams know how good they are. So they can't hide. So it's not like that's what I'm saying. It's not like we're throwing in role players and then we're gonna come back on you and creep up and beat you. No, these teams know who we are. So all of that 2019, let's see, no, that's over with. We've been together 4 years. There's no excuse. Now again, the Clippers, in order for them to get their backs against the wall, bro, they gotta really act like they've never won before. Like they they haven't. Kawhi has to become old Kawhi Leonard. PG gotta be hungry. The way that here's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be done. The way that the Clippers and their energy is, it's almost like they think that they're the best team in the West and they're just waiting for the playoffs. That's like their mentality. But the reality is they're not the best team in the West, and they're gonna get smoked if they have that mentality going into the playoffs. So I'm gonna just keep it at that.
All right. Well, I ain't giving up. I think the Clippers is an easy fix, but with this dumbass coach, I'm be honest with you, the reason why I say I don't trust this motherfucker because with all this talent we have, bro, no way in the world we should be this bad.
One more thing.
That's why I can put on the coach. Go ahead.
Thing I'm gonna say. You see how Boston went to the finals and lost? They look better than they did last year, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How can a team,
No, they
how can a
don't.
team like Boston who's never won?
No, they
How
don't.
can a team like Boston who's never won anything? How can they look hungrier than a team that hasn't even got that far yet?
Because, bro, they have they have an identity over there. Ime Udoka put that identity in them, bro. That's why I asked. I'm like,
so
I would
how can
take
you say
Ime
Ty Lue's
Udoka.
a great coach then, bro? If he doesn't even have an identity
No.
for his team?
What I said was that at the time I had that thought in my head. I said now I've changed my mind to he's just a mediocre coach because if he doesn't do the simple things, he doesn't do the simple things. He don't do the simple things, bro. And that's my point. If you want me to be honest, bro, like this dude is not championship material. We've been having to win despite of him. And I noticed this, and I'm going to keep saying it. 2021, bro, he coached against our team. And we had to fight like hell. We had to fight like hell to get out that hole.
Hey, man, I'm going to just say this, bro. Yeah,
I'm trying to see who I want to talk about in the morning on my show, man. Should I talk about Tyronn Lue and the Clippers, or should I talk about the Lakers and their big win, and should the Lakers be considered a playoff team now?
Hey, you know what you should? Hey, Harm, you know what you should do, Harm? Is you should talk about how the Clippers ain't gonna win shit. Hopefully that they hear you and that puts them in a with their backs against the wall. Because when they're underdogs, they actually show up. When they're predicted to win, they shit up the place, bro. So that's
I might do a clip. I probably end up talking about be critical of Tyronn Lue and the Clippers in the morning, man.
Hey,
I ain't finna get up there get the Lakers props yet. Now y'all beat our ass Tuesday, after I'm gonna have to go ahead, suck that bullshit up and give y'all credit. But until then, I ain't giving y'all no credit till y'all win.
One more thing.
It's all good, Herm. I'm happy we're on the way up. This is what I've been waiting for all season. You know what I mean? We're playing better with more energy, playing tighter deep. We're actually winning games with defense more than our offense recently, which I like to see, man. You know, Vanderbilt in the passing lanes, transition off. Hey, I'm very, very happy with the Lakers. And you know what? You know what's crazy? Even though y'all are very angry and today was a tough loss for the Clippers, is the Clippers are still contenders, man. Look, when Kawhi is playing at that level, and this is one thing I'll give it up for BJ, man. When Kawhi's playing at that level, you always have a chance. Now, for him to have to be a superhero like that is a lot of pressure. But if he can do that for certain playoff series and for multiple games in playoff series, he's always going to give you a chance, kind of like a LeBron James in his prime. When he's playing elite, he will always give you a chance no matter what
What
anyone else
about
is
them
doing. And he
Bulls,
almost
nigga?
did it. Hold on, and he almost did it today with these play alone and no real offense outside of Paul George. Still almost got it done. I mean, out of Kawhi, but not getting much out of Paul George. He still almost got it done. And so the team either got to pick and choose, bro. Like, either give me defense if I'm Kawhi, give me some solid stops on defense, and I would have won the game today, but we couldn't get a stop, or make your shots when I hit y'all and y'all wide open. You got to choose one. But if y'all don't do both, championships are not in the question. You might make it out the first round, but championship, I'm not in the expectation. But you should still, just like BJ said, I don't think you should give up, BJ. You're still contenders. At your best, you have one of
Nah,
the
but
most
shit.
dangerous players in the clutch in the
Bro,
world.
I'm not.
In the
I'm not.
world, you're
I'm
right,
not quitting
BJ.
it.
You're
Hold
right.
on.
Nah, but
Huh?
Hold on. Hold
You're
but
right.
on.
shit, but
I'm
Huh?
shit
not.
though,
I'm
young
not.
Africa. But shit
And
though,
I
young
don't think
Africa.
Ty
They
Lue is
on
as bad as y'all
verge.
say, so we're gonna see. But
Hold
I
on,
don't
young
think he's bad.
Africa. How we're not giving up because we're telling how we're
I
seeing
woke
what
up, baby.
adjustments need to be made.
Nah, you
But
gave up on your coach, man. Like, you're saying he
hold
bad
on,
and
hold on,
trash,
hold on,
so
hold on.
No,
we
he
don't
gave
win
up
with a
on
bad
us.
coach.
No, no, no. Hold on, young Africa. He gave up on us. We didn't give up on him. He gave up on us.
Oh
Nah, I'm
yeah,
gonna
young
be,
That
Africa.
shit.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be,
Ty Lue
I'm
gave
gonna
up
be
on us.
100 though. I'm gonna
But
be
let me
100 though.
go ahead.
What's going on with them, man? The Clippers gonna be on verge being the fourth and fifth seed. That means they got to play Denver in the second round, and
But
we
see,
gonna see
Herb,
what they
with
made
Oh
all
of
my
then.
gosh. I got a headache, man.
but
I
BJ,
got
let
a
me. I
headache,
know you finna
bro.
close it down. I gotta ask Herm something. I've been wanting to ask him, bro, because I don't know why he thinks this about his. You said you a Memphis Grizzlies fan, right?
And we gonna lose in the first
But
round.
here's what
But
I'm
go
saying,
ahead.
bro. Hold on. Y'all have pretty. I looked at y'all team. I've been watching y'all these last few weeks, bro, and I've really been studying y'all. I don't see fraud when I watch y'all. Y'all got defense. Y'all got athleticism. Y'all got good coaching. Y'all got Luke Kennard who can shoot the three. Desmond Bain, you got two of the best shooters in the game, bro. And then they're hungry. So where do you
Because
see?
you got shooters that really don't create their own shot. Our offense would get too stagnant. We got a damn point guard that's only a one level scorer, not a two level scorer. It's a fucking liability on defense. So hell, with
So how
John
have y'all
Morant,
been winning these
all,
games,
all
Herm?
team all teams got to do is pick on John in the playoffs, bro. It was shown last year. They were picking on John Morant. Minnesota, man, Anthony Edwards and D'Lo was taking turns on John Morant.
No, but here's the thing though. Golden State was one of the best defensive teams last year, bro. So I can't say that. Like they had Gary Payton on them. They had Andrew Wiggins, bro. They had Draymond Green. They got good defenders over there. But I'm gonna say
Okay,
this.
so it's not any good defensive teams in the West now that could give him trouble, or it's not any elite guards in the West that
No, no, no.
that's
I'm not
that's not
saying
gonna
that. What
give
I'm
him trouble.
saying is I think the Grizzlies are better than they was last year.
No, we actually worse because I think the loss of DeAnthony Milton and slow mo, Cal Anderson that hurt us. DeAnthony Milton, look at the impact DeAnthony Milton
Man, y'all,
had
you
from the
capping, bro.
76ers.
Hold on. What's the Arabian dude that y'all got coming off the bench? What's that nigga that's like 7 foot?
He's
He's
inconsistent as
nice,
hell,
bro.
Kobe Jordan. Man, you can't
You
trust
don't like
him.
that? Hey, bro, I will take him on the
I'm
Clippers any
saying you
day.
can't trust him.
Oh, I got you.
You
Anthony
can't
Melton not
trust him.
trustworthy either, though. Come on, bro. He not
Yeah, I
trustworthy.
can't trust him on no shit like that. DeAnthony Milton, his impact on Philly, he actually made Philly a legitimate team that might actually get out the second round for the first time since Embiid been with Philly. I
No,
think.
I think the Bucks and the Celtics gonna be in the finals, Eastern
Now,
Finals.
now I'm just saying though, because the reason why he
Hey,
actually improved that bench without actually coming off the bench, because now you bringing an elite scorer and Tyrese Maxey off the bench. That Tyrese Maxey could go off for 30 any given damn night. And
That's
you
true.
got him
We'll
coming
see,
off
hey,
the
man.
bench, man. Hey,
hey, hey. I'm going to shut the stream down, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all why I trust Kobe. You know why I trust PG? You know something he did today that he's messed up on in the past.
What's that, bro?
He made those 2 free throws.
He did. He
No, I'm
did do
I'm,
that.
I'm
Hold
being
on, BJ.
serious.
You know what else? Hold on, BJ. You
He
know what
called the
else he
game.
did
Yeah, he
today?
did that.
You
He
know
did
what else
that.
he did tonight, BJ? You know what else
What's
he
that?
did before you close? He went 0 for 4 from the three. No excuse, bro.
That's fine, but I still. But you understand though, like that was pressure to make those free
No.
throws.
It's not pressure. They're free throws. They're free, bro. They're free. All right,
Nick,
Nah, they're
nah,
pressure.
they still
It's
pressure.
pressure.
They still pressure to make them free throws, bro.
Down
Hey,
two,
Mason, hold
down
on. Mason
two. Yeah,
Plumlee,
pressure.
listen,
That's
Mason
pressure.
Plumlee knocked his down, and he's a left-hand shooter, so I don't know, man.
Nah, I mean it's pressure to make free throws, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pressure to make free throws. But
All right,
man,
We're gonna talk about it. Salute. Peace.
all right, man. Salute y'all.